that one was fucking cool as well.
I don't remember that one.
The
Superior
snake.
was
Superior
Snivy's
snake.
final evolution. It was the grass starter.
Oh, that
Grass
one.
snake.
Okay.
It
I like-
goes from a small snack on legs to a big snack no legs.
Small snack legs, big snack legs. Evolution.
Big snack.
Embor
Big
was
snack.
also really cool. The
Yeah,
Gen
Embor
5
wasn't
was
bad.
just a phenomenal generation, and we need to bring it back.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I just like Blaziken.
So far in terms of like starters that I really like from like from the games I've played at least. I do have to say I do like Masquerade and the Excel Evolutionary line in my opinion.
Wait, PB, I need to know. Is it Masquerade or
Meowscarade.
Meowscarade?
Meowscarade.
Meowscarada, technically.
Meowscarada! Like fucking Meowscara. Oh my god, it's Meow, Mascara, and Masquerade all in one.
Yes.
Oh my fucking god.
It wears a mask, and in its lore entry, that little like leaf thing that's over its shoulder, that's
Weed.
that's a flower that it's made invisible. I'm not joking. That it's in its Pokédex entry that the flower over its shoulder, whenever it's walking around, is just a mostly invisible flower that it grows.
Lamau.
Everything about this Google search is cancer.
Oh
What?
god, what did you look up?
I typed in Meowscarada just because I was trying to fucking think of how it
How much
fucking
porn?
spells. If you go to images, one of the first ones is going to be a screenshot from the game of their character standing right in front of Meowscarada and then 2 hearts.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
it
yeah.
only gets worse the
Yeah.
further down you go.
People are kissing the Pokemon.
Yeah, because legitimately,
One
that's
with
something that
fat
Masquerada
tits.
just does. Just runs
Another
up
with
to
fat
you.
tits.
Yep.
Soft core.
The more you go down, the more porn it
Jacko
is.
pose. That's definitely soft core.
Yeah,
That's
the more you
not
go
even
down, the more
softcore, that's
degenerate it
just
gets.
straight
Oh my
up
god, hold on. I
You know what? I could have got behind this. I could have gotten behind this. I saw that
That's-
one. That was fucking great.
need this
That's just straight up cum.
one. What?
That is just straight up.
I need
Okay, I'm not gonna send it in the server,
send it
but
to
I will
me.
send it to you.
Send it in the server. It's fine.
Uh,
I don't
it-
think
it's
there's
a-
anyone under the age of 18 here.
Yeah,
it's
no,
fair.
your nephew
Fucking-
left like a while ago.
That's fair. There we
Yep.
go.
Yeah, no, that is dead ass just come.
Yeah.
See, the one I sent, I would actually have, I think, more appreciation for Meowscarada if it was still a quadrupedal animal.
Yeah,
It would be
yeah,
just a smug magic cat.
that would have been
Small
great. But
bee.
now we get just
Furries.
furries. Yeah.
And
But
once I
also,
saw the
holy
second stage
shit, I
evolution, I knew it was only going to go downhill.
Yeah. Wow. I found like just a second one, like
Yeah, no.
4 images below. That's
The-
just
the-
that is
the
just straight up
generosity.
porn. Fucking nipples exposed and everything. God damn.
Yeah,
Oh, there's another one.
it-
Pure amount of
That one's a robot.
cancer that is this Google search.
That one's cat staring at a laser sight. That's funny. Or laser dot.
Hold on. Hold on. What are they doing here?
Excuse me.
What? I need
I'm
context.
just scrolling down, and all of a sudden,
You thought you would find cat porn, but it
But
was
it's I.
actually me,
Oh.
Dio.
Dio, what are you doing here?
Get fucked.
Oh dear lord! I started the
Oh,
stream at a very weird point.
Yeah, you fucking did. Are we starting?
You thought you were
cat
searching
porn, but
Google
it was me,
images, but it was I.
Dio.
I started the stream 5 minutes ago. I didn't expect us to be going
Oh
straight
my
into
fucking
Pokemon
God.
porn today.
I mean, you
No,
got an
no.
18
no.
plus.
Straight down to hell.
You got a mature content warning on your shit, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
All right.
this
Well,
this
we're
stream
good.
is not for
Welcome.
children or the easily dismembered.
Welcome to the
My
elevator to
streams
hell.
are
There
rated
no
18
brakes and the
plus.
cable snapped.
What?
Welcome to the elevator to hell. There aren't no brakes and the cable snapped.
Lamau.
Grave, I want your opinion. Grave, I need your
Oh
vote.
no.
Earthquake, Chimchar, or Piplup?
I don't even know what modern generations there are. Whatever one's the
Go for the
fire
aircraft.
one.
Go for the aircraft carrier penguin.
Well, Grave just said Chimchar, so
Oh, you fuck ass.
we literally have one each for votes.
Damn it, Grave, you bastard.
Okay, you got me at aircraft carrier penguin.
Fuck yeah, it's an aircraft carrier penguin.
I mean, yeah, that is
That
legitimately
sounds
what
like
it
a fucking
is.
Panic from Sonic.
it is an aircraft carrier penguin.
Sounds like something from fucking Sonic. Ah, yes, Sonic. Watch my latest, greatest creation.
The aircraft penguin.
The air penguin.
Oh, also, I just saw something about people comparing Masquerada to Sword and Shield's fire type. Fuck.
What's the fire type that's a Fennec Fox?
Fucking Blaziken.
No,
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 Blaziken's a
Blaziken's a
chicken.
bird.
Blaziken's the fighting chicken.
Blaziken's a chicken. It's the fox.
Yeah, it's a
It's
fox.
something
I'm
similar.
trying
It's
to
like
remember.
Fennekin.
Fennekin. That's
Fennekin, okay.
Ah, you're the
yeah, that's it. That's it.
That evolves into Braxian.
Yes, that's it. I was the bees got mixed up in my brain.
Okay, so here's the thing when I was actually when I was playing Sword and Shield, when I saw the look for the second evolution of the cat, I was actually very much hoping for something like Puss in Boots, because that's the kind of vibe that the second evolution was going towards.
You know, that would also be acceptable.
That would have been acceptable. That would have been cool. I wanted something like just Puss in Boots. That would have been so awesome. A sword fighting cat. That would be
That
would have
would
been
be pretty
beautiful.
badass.
That would have been fucking sweet.
Oh, yeah, and its final is Delphox.
Yeah, Delphox. That one's got a lot of porn of it as well.
I believe that one gets more of a middle evolution.
Masquerada without the mask.
Oh no!
Oh god.
I gotta find out what fucking
It looks
generation this one is
retarded.
and play it.
It looks mentally impaired. I hate it. What the fuck? Also, no, that is not with the mask because the middle green part's missing.
No, that part of the mask is see-through.
But where's the green parts on the mask?
I don't know.
Why are there no green on the mask? There's got to be green on the mask because in the middle of the forehead there's no green and under the eyes there's no green or dark green.
God damn it, Tex.
Oh god, what did he do now?
He's sending me stuff about his D&D character
Lamau.
who is
which
the
one? The
the-
giant overly supplied nightmare man?
no, his daughter.
Oh, fucking sweet.
Yeah, and she actually captured a guard and is now her servant.
Oh no.
And this is what he sent me. Hold on, I will share this.
Oh,
He
Jesus
just
Christ.
sent me this.
Oh,
Speaking of
God.
D&D, did you guys see what WotC said?
No.
Yes,
Watch
clown show.
What?
WotC, Wizards of the Coast basically came out and was like, yeah, so everything
Oh,
that you guys
yeah.
have seen
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
has
no,
been
I saw that.
Yeah,
intentional.
we were talking about that in another server.
Yeah, we
Fucking-
were.
It is PR bullshit of the highest caliber.
Legitimately, I want to know what was
Even-
going through their heads if they actually thought that they could claim that this was on purpose, because they basically ruined
They
all the
think we're
reputation they
idiots.
have.
They think we're idiots.
Yeah, they
They've
really
made that
do.
clear
If
from
it's
day.
actually
They've made
their
that clear
plan
from the
and
first
not
moment they drafted up.
backpedaling, even if it's actually their plan and not backpedaling, whoever's in their PR development is a double agent.
Most
Yeah.
likely, yeah.
Probably, yeah. Because, like, fucking hell.
Because it is. I am just sitting here looking at all this and thinking, why and how many of the marketing team are double agents? How many of the marketing team are just people wanting to see the company burn?
Well, I saw something about the CEO. I don't know if it was an actual quote. It was like on Twitter. Or
Oh,
something.
I
It was
saw
just like
that as well.
Oh, great.
the CEO was like, "This is an undercapitalized,
Yeah, an
market?
under-monetized market.
yeah, under-monetized
I think that was actually
market."
from Hasbro.
Still, Hasbro owns Wizards of the Coast, so
Yeah. But, like, this was...
The
this is
execs
very...
there only see us as obstacles to their money. It's not our money to buy their product. No,
it's
just
their money that
we're in the
we
way.
refuse to give them. Yeah.
yeah. Hold on, I'll go find that
Oh.
quote because I think I might have it.
They've made it clear exactly their positions on us as consumers. They
Yeah.
fucking hate us. They think we are morons who deserve nothing and deserve only to give them money. And they will do anything they can to get that money.
And as long as that's their attitude, they aren't going to be getting money.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I've already
Because they're gonna be
canceled my
putting any
subscription,
care in
and
their
I'm
product.
happy I was able to.
And they made
Lasted
their...
for about 3 months, and in those 3 months, our unaccounted product and waste went up over 300%. Because when
Apologies.
The fuck?
My phone was still on TikTok.
Oh.
But I'm just sitting here wondering, like, where I'm just trying to figure out why.
Because fuck you.
But speaking of D&D, for anyone that is interested, my next campaign is almost ready.
Nice.
Alright, good.
Be interesting.
Indeed.
Well, I hope it goes well for you, dude.
I am still working on Rogue Trader at the moment.
Yeah,
So,
there's
yeah.
still some stuff to do with that.
Yeah, there's still a lot. Also, I just found I'm actually really happy. I'm also just looking at this. I keep scrolling down, and I see a thing of Jaden animation. RTX off, RTX on. Hold on,
Lamone.
because Jaden actually has the VTuber model now.
Oh, damn. Oh, wow. People are gonna make so much porn of that.
Oh yeah, no. She accidentally turned on like a bunch of different things and is immediately like, "Oh fuck, no."
Yeah, people are gonna make so much fucking porn of that. Like, it is not even gonna be funny.
Yeah.
Hi, Tig.
Is there any toilet paper?
Hi, Tig. Why are you staring at me like that? Eh, hello. Oh,
Ah, give the ticket, buddy, went from me.
he's a squeaky loaf.
He's a squeaky
Tig.
loaf.
He stretched and he squeaked.
Ah, nice.
He stretched and he went,
Cute.
yes. He's Tig. He's Tig shaped.
But I do like the design that Jaden went with for her VTuber model. It is definitely a very fun design. I
Whore eyes. That's the best way I can describe that. I'm sorry.
I just like it. I just find it cool.
Like, I can say that because I give that to most of my characters as well.
I mean, you could literally clip that and then just like put subtitle text in the bottom that just says "ara ara" and people would buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. But god damn, that is some sharp fucking what is that? Eyeshadow?
I think so.
Mascara? I don't know the difference.
Me either.
I need to
I
have my
don't get it
I
as
need to-
well.
have my mom teach me.
Eyeliner goes around the eyes, eyeshadow goes under the eyes.
What goes on top of the eyes?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, me either.
I think that's eyeliner?
Also, I don't understand why everyone wants Dunsparce to be a dragon evolution.
Because haha, dragon dick.
Because it would it would make
Dragons.
sense.
Dragon.
Which I do
But
understand,
also-
but it's just like we already have a
also-
lot of dragon types as is, and dragon types are exactly too good at the moment. Or well,
Dragon types are still kind of garbage, if we're being honest.
Oh,
You can
think that
easily
no,
counter
'cause
them
Ice
with
Shadow.
ice and fairy.
oh yeah,
Glaceon.
Glaceon
no,
and
that's-
Flareon can literally just kill
No.
dragons with ease.
That's not the one I'm thinking of. There's an Ice Fairy Pokemon that I'm thinking of, or maybe it's no. I think the one I'm thinking of is Ice Ghost.
Frostlass?
Yeah, Frostlass. That one.
Yeah.
That's Ice Ghost.
I think there might be an ice fairy. I'm not entirely sure.
I do not know. Eesh.
Then there's okay, but yeah, dragon types are just in a weird place, I guess.
Yeah, but no, I think the Dunsparce was the best troll the Pokemon Company could have thrown at us.
Oh yeah.
Troll? I don't get it.
So Dunsparce is a 2-segment Pokemon that for the longest time did not have an evolution, and now that it finally has an evolution, it literally only gains 1 segment or 2 to its
Ah.
body, so it just becomes longer.
It just become long.
Yeah, it just gains an extra part. And I think there's like a rarer version where it gets like 4 segments.
Yeah, the 4-segment Dunsparce is like the rare aspect. Generally speaking, it's a 3-segment.
Yeah. And sometimes
kind of
it can generate to be 4, and then you think, oh, what if I also get it shiny? so 4 segments shiny the Dunsparce is like super rare.
But yeah, no. Pokemon Company throwing that at us as a here's your evolution, you thirsty animals, was arguably the best fucking thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Da-dun.
The more I actually look at it,
No, watch in like 7
the-
games they're gonna unveil another evolution that just gives it 6 segments.
And
it's dun-dun-dun, dark.
it definitely gets longer.
every
fucking-
evolution, it has like down the road, it gets one more evolution. It just keeps getting longer.
Like every few games, they just release another evolution for it that just adds an extra segment
Yes, perfect.
and adds another dun to the name. So like fucking 20 games down, it's dun 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 sparse.
Oh yeah. Also, so with Pokemon Violet and Scarlet, I will say that some of the Pokemon designs are just kind of boring.
Yeah, from what I've seen there. Kind of
Lechonk was great, but its evolution
Lechonk,
not there.
the pig.
Yes,
like-
the pig. The pig is good, but the evolution of the pig is not because it just gets bangs over its eyes and looks edgy.
Emo pig.
It's boring. It's not even emo pig. It's just boring.
It's really boring. It's the way they did it.
So it's not emo, it's Russian mail order bride.
I guess.
That's a joke that no one's gonna get.
I feel like
No,
I
I got it.
should, but
Yeah.
what,
I don't think Grave got it, but I don't think he gets what I'm actually meaning. But
Maybe
it-
not.
you know,
Maybe.
maybe.
But
I'm
one of
meaning
the-
where the fuck is everyone else? Missing, like Kim.
Kim is the only one. They said that they're needing to run over to the GW store quickly.
Lamau.
You know what I think would be great for them to add to Pokemon?
What?
Not a new mechanic, but 4th stage evolutions.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I'd actually
That'd
be
be
100%
cool.
down for that.
kind of like
fuck
semi-permanent mega evolutions.
fuck Mega Evolutions, fuck Terrestrialization, fuck
Gigantamax,
yeah, fuck Gigantex.
Z
fourth
moves,
stage
all that
evolutions.
shit.
Yeah.
Give us
Fourth
4
stage
evolutions.
You don't even have to make new Pokemon. You can literally just reuse Pokemon and give them another evolution.
Yeah, give them another evolution that's even more interesting.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine
Mega
a-
Evolutions were so dumb.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a really good
Like,
basis
fuck
to
you,
work off
what are you
of.
so unoriginal now that you're ripping off Digimon?
I think Mega Evolutions would be a really good like starting point for 4th stage evolutions. And you could easily tie that into the lore of, yeah, this was a prelude or a hint to this existence.
Yeah.
Oh god. I actually really want to play some Digimon games, but I don't even know where to start there.
Cyber Sleuth.
Yes.
Cyber Sleuth? Okay, I'll go. I haven't heard too much about it.
It's basic Digimon RPG.
Okay,
You
then.
go into you slide into virtual reality, catch rogue Digimon, add them to your team to beat more Digimon, etc., and there's story in
What-
there as well.
Why does this feel like Persona?
Lamau.
Yep, I don't know.
Not that I'm complaining. Oh no.
What should I nickname my Turtwig?
Also, Digimon Survive, but I haven't tried that yet. So.
Thing is with Digimon games, you either don't hear enough about them, or when you do, it's
Hey,
typically
Kim,
because
there
of
you go.
bad things. But also, hello Kim.
Hello.
You missed the conversation about Pokemon porn and weed.
Yeah.
Can you
what
speed
we
run me
started-
through it?
Scroll
Magic.
up in the chat and you'll find it.
Yeah.
Weed Magic Cat has a lot of porn.
Yeah, there's lots of porn of the weed cat.
Yeah.
I have noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's what we started the stream with.
Yeah, I started the stream because we were talking about Pokemon. My thought was, oh, okay, we can just chill and talk about Pokemon for a bit, and then immediately
yeah,
got into
we
porn.
fucking moved straight into porn. Fucking-
You know,
Why do all
I
the
know-
Lancer streams start like this, where it starts out okay, and then all of a sudden gets some weird shit like
hey, we gotta
geopolitics.
prove that we gotta prove that 18 plus warning is there for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, because I was about to say, it's like, I guess this is another thing we've got to trim out of the stream. Is
Oh no!
No, it is mandatory that we have the 1 hour of ramble.
Well,
Oh,
no, not the fact that it's a ramble, the content of the ramble.
I mean-
guys,
No.
Tex just
Yep.
sent me another thing.
Oh god.
What?
The character got another pet.
Oh my god.
You want to know what it is? This time between a dire wolf, a moose, and a mountain lion?
It's a moose, isn't it?
Mountain
No,
lion.
no. The between the character already has a dire wolf,
my
a
God.
moose, and a mountain lion.
Of
They don't have a
of course
dragon.
Tex has a moose. Oh my fucking god.
She has a dragon. His name is Draggy.
Yeah, again.
How?
I don't know. They're giving me details.
Oh my fucking god, Tex, what the shit?
Okay, hold on. The ability Ara is able to tell both a new fluffy ability, which is her dire wolf, and an item. The ability is tell when she has hollowed or desecrated grounds for the purposes of contribution or desecration of the undead. She can auto sense when she's on either. That's good. And also, okay, so it's not a dragon; it's an item. It's called the Snuggle Beast.
The what?
Remember, I know you're probably busy. Can you talk for a little bit?
Ma,
Sorry.
A fucking
why do you
what?
guys always want me?
It's just here
We
at
can
the
wait.
house, and I just need stuff taken out from the garage.
Fine.
Oh my fucking god.
Never mind.
Mom, I tell you guys whenever I'm gonna be doing stuff.
Oh, you didn't tell me that you were going to be streaming.
I
Playing.
I thought I told you.
No.
I always try to stream at this time on Saturday.
Sorry, I took all morning making breakfast and cleaning dishes.
I was going to do dishes, but when I came up to do them, you already were.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, guys. My mom's asking me to do stuff.
No
and I'm like,
worries.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
I'll help, Mom. Yeah, for fuck's sakes.
I mean, hey, we've got like the hour of ramble time for a reason.
All right, yeah, you guys go
Yeah.
ramble. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Yeah, no
Yep.
worries. Well,
Sharpen shovel with malicious intent. All right, you fucks. I'm taking over now.
oh god, no, you're not. No, you're fucking not. I will throw you out of this bus. Wait, why are we in a bus? What the fuck? What am I
Bus is
saying?
magic, okay? I ain't gotta explain
Are we
shit.
on the magic school bus? Are we going with Miss Frizz?
Are we
Oh,
allowed to
boy!
go under 50 miles an hour?
No.
Shit.
Kim, what the fuck?
That's how it be.
I'm gonna
you know,
throw you under the bus.
Am I right though?
No, you're not. I fucking- I mean, he's not wrong.
See, Marx was almost right. The world is divided into a dialectic, but it's not, the bourgeoisie and the proletariat. It is the pussy slayers and the sussy players.
I'm gonna throw you under a fucking moving bus.
We must recognize the class consciousness of all sussy players.
I am going to throw you under the bus. I fucking
but you're
hate.
so
I
you're
fucking hate
forgetting
you,
the
Kim.
other two options.
Yes?
What are they?
Elaborate.
Elaborate, soul. Oh god, he's typing. That's not even how that
What
works.
are you even the first one?
That's not even. That doesn't even fit with the first one.
It does.
No, it doesn't. With the first one, you swap the first letters. With that one, you just didn't. It's a completely different thing. All right, fuck it. I'm throwing you under the bus now.
Yeah, I've been under there the whole time.
God damn it! Get out from under there.
No.
God damn it. Why are we even fucking Miss Frizzle ass bus? Where the hell's the iguana? Oh wait, we have Kim.
The iguana is a stuffed iguana that's really a pipe bomb.
Oh god
And
damn
if
it!
the bus goes less than 50 miles an hour, it blows up.
Damn,
You're just osmose with the wall.
damn! I didn't know Kim was a pipe bomb.
Aloha. Snack bar.
The joke is that Kim plays a lizard.
And it's also, it's sorry to be going and like shilling on trademarked memes, but mentioning this also reminds me of the important line that was given by the Russian Badger of why to not mess with furries, given we're talking about lizards and pipe bombs. Because
They
if a
can
furry
shoot
can
you
afford
dead in the
no,
street.
no, because if a furry can afford a $2,000 fursuit, they can
They can
afford
afford
a $10 pipe bomb.
pipe bomb in my mailbox. Yes. Joke's on them. I don't own a mailbox.
Well, then I'll just have to mail you one in the
Joke's
box.
on you.
I don't have a mailbox.
Joke's
I'll
on
mail
you
you the
that
mailbox.
$1,000
Boxes.
to put them into crippling debt.
Well, that's fair. All those commissions and fursuits are probably hella expensive.
They are. There's a reason that there is a well-known, I don't want to say trope, more like an archetype of the suspiciously wealthy furry.
No, that is a trope. Because, like, yeah, that's a trope. Everybody's heard of it.
It's
Well,
either
yeah,
that
but it's
or they
more
have
like an
rogue cops and
archetype,
they
you
can
know?
steal.
Trope, archetype, kind of the same thing, really. Oh my god, wait. Kim.
Yeah.
Would Haran count as a suspiciously wealthy furry?
scaly.
You
And
know
there's
who
nothing
else
really
counts as a
suspicious about it, though.
suspiciously
She's kind
wealthy
of clear
furry?
about, like, coming from silver spoon in mouth.
Well, that's fair.
Like, that's just
But I
actually
mean,
just
she is
non-suspicious wealthy scaly.
she does chill with the like fucking foot sloggers, so it is a little suspicious.
So what you're saying is that the scaly is sus.
I
know
hate
who
you
else-
so much. You are
know
a
who else
blight
counts
on
as a
my
suspiciously
existence.
wealthy
I want you
furry?
to know that half the time when I talk to you, it just makes me do this face.
I hate you so much. Kim, you are a blight on my existence. I want you to know that.
You'll get better.
No, I won't.
No, you won't.
No, I won't. I won't get better. I refuse. Fuck you. I refuse to go through character development. I'm going to stay a bastard.
And then we could just got Jericho with this station scouser roots.
What? What
On
was
one
that
hand-
word salad you just spat out?
On one hand, we have the lizard princess. The other hand, station scouser.
The fuck is a scouser?
You don't know what a
Oh.
scouser is?
No, I don't.
Okay, a scouser is a person from Liverpool. It's kind of okay. Look, you know
Oh,
what?
so he is a brat.
Well, it's not just that. It's have you ever heard of a Geordie?
I've heard of a man called Jordy.
Okay, no. Do you know about Newfies?
Yes, they're people from Newfoundland.
Okay, but you also know like there's the connotation of the Newfie.
Is that an archetype too?
No, it's not an archetype. No, it's just a
Nice.
stereotype.
Oh, okay. It's
A
racist.
well, no, they're Canadian, so it doesn't count. But Scouser is like take the connotations of a hillbilly or a
Mhm.
Gopnik, but they're
Mhm.
British and they live in an urban environment that is
Oh,
called
so they're
Liverpool.
chavs.
They're a specific flavor. Yeah, they're a specific flavor of
Specific-
chav.
They're a
though.
subspecies of chav. Okay, got it.
Basically, yes.
They only come from one town, and the most famous Scouser as of right now is Paddy the Batty Pimblett.
Pimblet?
His name is
I've
Paddy
heard that.
Pimblett, and he goes by Paddy the Batty. He's the UFC fighter, and the dude looks like he's the fifth fucking Beatle. No, I'm not joking.
Okay, I'm gonna have to fucking look this up.
I'm sending you a picture of him.
Patty the Batty.
That's Paddy Pimblett.
Holy fucking shit, he does! He looks like one of the Beatles!
I mean, I'm pretty sure the Beatles were also from Liverpool too.
Maybe? I don't know.
Right. This.
Yeah, they were from Liverpool as well.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, he really is just one of the Beatles.
Yeah. Now Paddy apparently is in hot water right now because he was talking smack about one of the people who got him big on the UFC scene in the first place, and it's just been a whole hubbubaloo.
Eh.
But it is very funny to hear him fight because one, listening to him talk is an absolute fucking hoot. But beyond that, also, he always goes and says, like, I'm a Scouser. We Scousers don't get knocked out and stuff. And he goes into these, UFC fights, which have a
And
very
he
large
gets
amount
his
of
ass
boxing.
whooped.
No, he hasn't yet, but he
Oh
keeps
my
sticking
God.
his chin out as he fights. He does like
What?
the, like yield 1800 sticking out his chin, and it's like the
What?
moment he like comes across someone with a solid cross, he's gonna get his lights knocked the fuck out.
He's gonna get his fucking ass kicked.
Yeah, I mean, and it's very funny because I really just want to like see it happen. Oh, also I remember at one stage he had oh yeah, he teabagged on Jordan Levitt in a
Oh my
UFC
What did I
match.
come back to? What the fuck?
Patty the Batty.
We're talking about. I don't even fucking know. We
We're talking
somehow got to the various subspecies of chav.
What?
See, we're talking about a Scouser who teabagged on another dude in front of hundreds of
Also,
thousands
that's
of
the
people.
item that Tech got. This character
Snuggle
got.
Beast, Dragon. When a creature regains hit points in the end of a short rest by spending one or more of its hit dice, that creature can regain extra hit points if it spends that short rest snuggling one of these enchanted toys. The kind of Snuggle Beast and the hit points it restores are determined by its rarity, 3d6 for a rare dragon. Once this property of the Snuggle Beast has been used, that creature can't benefit from the same Snuggle Beast again until it finishes a long rest. Huh.
So that's an item
Okay, then.
that Texas
It's just
character
a stuffed
has.
animal.
It's just a magical stuffed animal, indeed.
It is a medical stuffed animal.
And it's
I actually love
it's
that.
called Draggy.
I actually
That
love
is
that.
great.
It's currently sitting at the top of her bag and it's named Draggy.
I actually love that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, no,
That'd be fucking like.
it's adorable.
That actually makes a lot of sense because fucking kids get sick. Kids get really fucking sick.
Yeah.
So giving them a toy that they can snuggle with and not have to drink horrible tasting medical potions or get poked at by scary ass doctors, that's perfect.
Scary ass stuff.
Doctors are fucking scary, man.
No,
I don't
I
like
do
'em.
I do agree they are scary.
But also, yes, we started the conversation comparing Silver Spoon Haran to Spacer Trash Jericho, and I felt it important to mention. Then you've just got the homeless man that is Vecna.
Okay, that makes sense.
Specifically, we were also talking about how the
Wh-
comparison between suspiciously wealthy Scaly Haran and we have the Scouser, and then Rice was asking what a Scouser is, so I was explaining it
Because I've
through.
never heard of a Scouser
Yeah.
before.
I was explaining it through
Where,
Fatty
where,
the
does,
Batty.
Yeah.
Where does
where does
Where does
Soul
what?
fit in that?
I don't know how. I don't know. Soul's probably on the same level, or Slicer is probably on the same level as Vector.
All right.
Just the local homeless schizophrenics. You know,
yeah?
it be how it be.
But also, yeah, Rice, for your information, then
I
in the
think-
same way of like Scousers for Liverpool, Geordie is for someone from Newcastle, and Loiner is for someone from Leeds.
Loiner,
Don't forget
Loiner. Yep.
Cockney.
like loins.
Yep.
Like genitals.
Loiner.
Yeah, loiner, like loins, like genitals.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why would you call
That's
yourself?
crazy,
That's like
though.
calling yourself nutsers.
Now, don't get me started on those.
What?
Fucking cunt. I'm throwing you all under the magic school bus next.
I am so
Why is it really
confused.
just the local crackhead?
Okay, so there's
What?
there are 3 theories for how they got the name Loiners.
So, what was that about a crackhead?
That's what Slasher is. He's the local crackhead.
Okay, he's the local crackhead. Vecna's the schizophrenic homeless man. Got it. Okay, Kim, go.
So, Loiner could I potentially derive from the old name Loidis, which was the district around Leeds that was in use around the 8th century.
Okay.
Another one is that in the 19th century, you had a lot of yards and closes around Briggate, which is nearby Leeds, whose back entrances were known as low-ins or loins, thus Loiner. Or,
Again, genitals.
I know. We're talking about Britain here. They have so
That's
many
fair.
double
Remem-
entendres, it's not even funny.
Remember,
They're
Cock-
Brits.
remember that
A third-
Cockthorpe is a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and don't
What?
yes. Well, don't forget also the classic British food spotted dick.
What?
Oh yeah, that's
Oh.
a thing.
You've never heard of spotted dick?
Yeah,
I'm gonna scream.
the British are
thing.
fucking weird.
They eat
Okay.
beans on toast. Of course they're weird.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, they don't have a tongue called dildo, though.
That is spotted dick.
I'd eat it.
What the fuck?
Is that chocolate?
Is that
Uh,
no, that's a
might be
blueberry
racist.
muffin.
It's a steamed pudding.
That does not
That's
look like
just-
pudding.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't because you don't want to know what actual English pudding looks like?
Actual English pudding is a type of fucking cake bread.
Yeah, I mean, so it is something like that. No, it was something else that I'm thinking
What?
of. Another way that they misname things.
Okay, let's not
Biscuits
get into
for
into
cookies and
triggering my
crackers.
culinary OCD and PTSD.
Okay, PB. Long story short, the British use the word English. An English pudding is a type of sort of semi-gelatinous cake bread.
Okay.
And
It's more
called
akin to a
pudding.
coffee cake.
Yeah, it's more akin to a coffee cake. It's called a pudding because they usually used pudding molds to make them
There's a
because
small.
they're British. I hate the British so much.
I think you're just bitter that you can't match their culinary mastery.
No, I'm bitter that I can't match their stupidity.
Look, man, they're just living in your head rent free.
No, they're not. They're living in Britain rent free.
All right.
There's
So
a town called Dildo.
before we not only trigger my culinary OCD, but also
Grave, why do
Vector.
you keep bringing up the British town named Dildo?
No, I'm saying they don't have a town called Dildo. That's in Canada.
Then does someone... Canada has a town called Dildo?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, what?
French for you.
There's plenty of dumb town names in Britain. Let me go look at Scotland real quick. There's a bunch of fun ones up there.
Oh my god.
I love how the town named Dildo came up from me saying that Cockthorpe is a thing.
Oh yeah, Cockthorpe's a classic.
Oh yeah, Cockthorpe. Everybody knows Cockthorpe.
Cockthorpe. Dear Lord, I love Hunter the parenting.
Yeah, it's good shit. Fucking the manager of that fucking 99p store is definitely Houdini.
Yes, he is.
Like Houdini is definitely a vampire. I'm sorry. That's just there's no way it's
Does
not
that mean
Houdini.
that Big D failed to hunt?
Yeah. Well, it's either a vampire or it's Houdini. Because I
Ah.
don't think that wizards in World of Darkness can become vampires. I think if they become vampires, they lose their ability to do magic.
Maybe.
I don't know. I haven't read up on that side of World of Darkness yet.
I've got a
Once you get
few
into what
other names
wizards
for
can and
these.
can't do, it gets kind of weird.
Wizards are fucking bullshit.
Oh
What
yeah.
were you
no,
saying,
right.
Kim?
Some other British lovely geographic areas of
Oh,
Titty
God.
Ho in Northamptonshire, Fine Bush Lane in West London, Crapstone in Devon,
Crackstone.
Crapstone,
Shit Rock. Okay.
Slut's Hole Lane in Norfolk,
That
Slut's
goes.
hole.
That one goes for itself.
Pennyston, Yorkshire,
Pennyston.
Penis Tone.
Penis Tone.
So Penis Town. Okay.
Dick music.
Well, funny you mentioned that. Dick Place, Edinburgh,
Dick place.
Penny Come Quick Hill in Plymouth,
Penny come quick.
the
Oh,
Minge
I
Lane
feel
of
bad for the-
Worcestershire,
I feel
and-
bad for the girl named Penny that had to live in that town.
and Butthole Road in Yorkshire. There are also the
What?
towns of Cox in Cornwall, Thong
Cox.
in Kent,
Thong.
Crotch Crescent in Oxfordshire, Wetwang in East Yorkshire,
Wet wang. Okay.
the town of Twat in the Shetland Isles.
That's just okay.
What
That's
the fuck?
Twat
wait.
is a euphemism for a private part. It's just used
Yes,
as a derogatory
twat.
term a lot.
Okay. Kim. Wait. Isn't the Shetland Isles in Scotland?
Yes. It's
Yeah.
part of the UK.
That's not British. No. No.
Yeah, it literally is.
I will fight you on this.
It is a part of the British Isles. You are
I
wrong
don't
and
fucking
also
care
colonial.
what the British say.
You're wrong and also a colonial.
You're wrong and also a teaboo.
No, you.
No, you.
Also, you forgot about Slag Lane in Wiltshire, Hard On Road in Wolverhampton, and Fanny Hands Lane in Lincolnshire.
Okay, guys, let's ring this in before.
God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking nuke Britain. I am going to set up a series of fucking nuclear charges along the border of England with Scotland and just send Britain off sinking into the fucking ocean.
You do know that Britain is the entire island of Scotland.
I'm going to
England,
kill you!
Wales.
Okay, before Wegner starts murdering Kim, let's
Again!
again. Before Vecna kills Haran again, let's try to get on track.
I fucking hate the British.
We all do, man. We all do.
No, we don't. Kim doesn't.
Mom, what
Kim's
are you
a
looking
fucking
for?
Teaboo.
I told you what I was looking for.
Well, I don't know
Family
where
over
it
there.
is.
Well, I'm just looking to make sure I didn't get it stashed back here.
Fuck did you say to me, Kim?
I got family over there.
Oh. Okay, that.
My
makes
room
sense.
isn't exactly storage anymore. I moved all that I could into there.
That's not
Yeah.
even Teaboo. That's just like I'm
I
related.
get that.
That's.
Like, you can't call me that.
No, I
Just
still
decide it's
can.
later.
Alright.
No, because I'm half British.
Okay, I can still call you a Teaboo, motherfucker.
Language.
No. Fuck you. We have an 18 plus warning. This stream is not for children or the easily dismembered.
I know. I don't care.
I'm gonna beat you to death with your mother.
Anyways, so
I love how there's just no response to that.
we're going to be starting ourselves off today.
War crimes in space. Come on.
War crimes in space. Fuck yeah.
Everyone
Alright.
has fun with them.
Alright, so
I mean, literally.
the fleet
yeah.
is still moving through space at the moment. It's still moving through space at near FTL. Over the course of another few weeks, the dragons have grown even larger,
Large.
with Yggdrasil in particular approaching the size of a Boeing 747.
What the fuck?
Oh, jeez. That's
That's it?
somewhat sizable.
That's
So
fucking
can we use their
huge.
tail?
Also, I like how Soul's just like, that's it.
Can we use their tail and neck as a slip and slide?
Grave, your dragon is around the size of a house. Like a
Jeez.
two-story house.
Dragons. I thought you were talking about the fucking ship. I was
Definitely
like,
slip and slide.
Yeah, no, the dragon, not the ship. So for reference, the Heaven's Gate, the capital ship that you guys are on, is jokingly called in Union the Not a Moon class.
It is, yes. It is part of the Not a Moon class.
It is the first of its class, and it is fucking huge.
As opposed to the other class of its size, the That's No Moon class.
There are two ships, and they're both of that class.
They
what
are.
about the that is a moon class?
I believe that's just a moon. It's
that's
not a
just
ship.
a moon.
Okay.
That's not a starship. That's just a moon.
It's just the moon.
It's a moon that looks like a starship.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize we were going full Gurren Lagann.
How many assholes are on this ship, anyways?
Yes.
Yo!
Damn, I knew I was surrounded by assholes.
Alright, so yes, so the wagons have been approaching very big sizes. And as far as you can tell, Vecna, Iggy is not done growing.
Ah, Jesus.
So he's going to be huge.
He big.
Both the dragons do spend as much time as they can with you guys, and also they both love to be basically flown around the giant enclosure in the ship.
Absolutely.
Wag. I
Until
imagine Iggy's suit just gets bigger and bigger.
yes, the hard suit that you've made for Iggy is you constantly have to resize it roughly once every week.
Valid.
And he still loves to sit by you whenever you're working on stuff in the little lab that you set up in the garden.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So as the fleet begins to make maneuvers to slowly pull itself back from near the speed of light, Eden seems to be acting a bit off, with her constantly going over communication logs and signals that have been intercepted. Until at one point she calls the crew with an announcement.
Alright then.
across the entire fleet, there is an announcement made by Eden. Attention all crew of the 15th Expeditionary Fleet. I have been going through any and all information that we've been getting from, well, radio waves and any other forms of communication that we can find out here. Next world that we are going to be approaching will be in turmoil. From what I understand, Ravager and Hephaestus forces are currently at war in the system that we are approaching. So I'm going to be having all ships in the fleet be in combat readiness by the time we exit near FTL. Be prepared for anything. That is all.
Great.
Seems fair. Hey, Vector, you should be excited.
Why is that?
Because there's probably going to be fighting involved.
I get it.
So is this inter-star system conflict, or is this multi-star system conflict?
Yes.
From what Eden can tell, yes.
It's a conflictory conflict.
So we could get any variety of technologies.
Yes.
As far as she can tell,
we
this
could be
current
dealing with
battle
fucking-
is basically set over multiple star systems. The one that that the fleet is currently approaching is seen as the most intense.
Great.
You guys should be so excited. This is going to be fun. I'm
I-
guessing there's also no way for us to like handle this diplomatically, is there?
Most likely
Probably
not.
not.
No.
Who cares about diplomacy?
I do.
The Ravagers are the bad guys, right? Let's just go
Yeah.
punch them.
They're the
Punch 'em in the
assholes.
faces.
So as the fleet is approaching, it is about to enter is slowing down, and more exact readings can be gotten. The fleet is treated to a sight of, and well, as soon as the fleet exits, and near speed of light speeds fully, is greeted by one hell of a sight.
Oh boy.
Box.
A massive battle all over a massive solar system.
Oh.
Massive ships clashing and fighters dancing throughout what space there is. Explosions throughout space and, well, a huge conflict.
Well.
With clear designs of both parties with both sides on display.
Well, massive for their industrial base.
Yes. It is
Nowhere near the size of what we have.
it's still well,
They're trying their hardest.
They're
it's
trying their
still
hardest,
a
yes,
massive fight no matter which way you look at it.
But yes, it's like comparing a tank to the rat.
True.
We have the rat. For anyone who doesn't know what the rat is, the rat was a theoretical German super land ship. It was the size of a tank and it was about the size of a very large building and had a naval gun.
Ah,
It was
yes.
somewhat big and also dumb.
It is spelled R-A-T-T-E. Go look it
Yeah,
up.
you
You'll
have
a
to
fun
pronounce the
time.
E.
Rate.
Rata.
Rata.
But
Land Cruiser.
The land ship.
Yeah.
God damn it, why am I thinking Persona 2 now? I've been watching a lot of Persona stuff recently, and people just keep talking about Hitler being in Persona 2.
The Führer strikes again! Okay, moving on.
Don't even get me started on like Z movies. Like we went from B straight to Z. It was like Hitler 2: The Second Coming,
Nice.
where they resurrect Hitler, and it's as awful as it sounds.
Yeah.
So,
Wolfenstein, but worse.
oh god. So as the party is being shown this, it is still like impressive based on what you assume their industrial bases are. It is still impressive the military force that is on display here.
Oh, they
Yeah.
look like ants.
With Heaven's Gate receiving with the camera shifting over to the flagship of the Hephaestus fleet, with the admiral questioning, "Why the fuck is there a moon coming into system?"
Lamau,
Second in command, be like, no moon.
enemy hostile command, just be like, why are there shitloads of moons? Did
Why-
an asteroid field just warp in? What the fuck? Once again, goddamn, Union Industrial Base really do be hitting different.
So with also the Ravagers trying to get identification on the incoming ships, as they know more about the Union fleet than Hephaestus does.
I
After
would like to just say,
yeah,
you know, when we like get into system, can I just advise that we should just immediately open fire on the Ravager ships?
of course, yeah. Eden has already given orders to begin combat formations and move in.
I have an idea, right? But it's
Okay.
kind of dumb, and I need you to hear me out.
All right.
Okay.
What are the chances, right, that I could get launched at near FTL speeds off of Heaven's Gate at
You want to
the
commit boarding action?
Ravagers, at the Ravagers mothership, like their main ship, their fleet command, in my Vlad mech with my impact lance?
Ah, you want to commit railjack.
Oh my god. Okay, so
He wants to commit railjack
No,
warframe
I-
fling.
I know what he wants to do, and I am just thinking about this because Heaven's Gate, as you guys
Well-
know, is a massive ship. It has a long range, or basically artillery gun.
Yeah,
for
it
ship-to-ship
is
combat.
mounted with railguns.
One of them is simply known as I forget the name I gave it, but it is a railgun that runs along the entire spine of the ship.
He's
Vecna
basically
just
gonna
calls
Doom
it-
guy this shit.
Vecna just calls it Delet.
Yes. So, if you want not Vecna, but a Slicer,
Slicer. Yeah.
if you want, you may be able to try to convince Eden to load you and your Vlad, into one of the rounds of that railgun and be aimed at the enemy's capital ship.
And if you can't convince Eden, then Vecna will help you do it and take the fall.
'Cause
Jericho will help and blame
I have
Vecna.
it fully thought out, right?
Lay on me your entire plan here, and I will react as best as Eden.
I get into the cannon, I deploy my turret drones onto my shoulders. Right? So as I'm approaching the fleet command of the Ravagers, my turret drones start blasting. Right? To like soften up any shielding and blast walls and everything like that.
I don't think they have energy shielding.
Then I can use either the Impaler nail gun or my impact lance to just punch through. And at that high enough speed, ideally, I'll punch through most, if not all. And it doesn't matter if I die because I'll just spawn back here.
This is true.
I
All
feel like you
right,
Makes
should
a
be
fair
worried
point.
more about losing your mortal coil, but that's just me.
all right. Eden, you just see Eden. She just looks at you, takes a deep breath, and says, "All right, fine." As
Plus, we don't have to worry about getting our fleet too far into the combat zone.
she just looks at him and says, "You understand that the last time our fleet face a Ravager fleet of equal size, we wipe them, right?
But
Yeah,
Yes,
there's
but
but
this is
like
more
fleets
fun.
right now, and we
we
don't
also
know if
should
they're gonna
be
attack
careful
us.
regardless, you know?
Hmm.
I mean,
We also don't know if this other fleet is going to
that's
turn around and
fair.
start
There's no
attacking us
guarantee they
thinking
won't
we're
just open
hostile.
fire on us as well.
Indeed. As Eden is about to respond fully, she gets interrupted with a call from the communications officer.
Oh, great.
Ma'am, one of the other fleets is calling, wanting to know who the fuck we are.
Wait,
Are we
I have
are
an
we al-
idea.
Vecna, don't say your mom.
No, no. Instead of
My
responding,
mom.
why don't we just fire a volley at the Ravagers?
I feel like we should
I
probably
would like to
mention
take
it
the
so
floor
that
and
they
say,
know we don't
you
have
over
like.
here to save your asses.
I feel like we should mention who we are so they don't just like try to attack us and we get to battle both sides, because that seems like super awkward and stuff.
I mean, why would they attack us if we're shooting at the enemy?
Because maybe we've just shown up to blow up everyone else and they could be worried and panicky. Or
Oh,
it could be a
that's
different
fair.
Ravager thing. I mean, what benefit
Okay.
do we gain by not using radio communication?
The element of surprise, mystique, and style points?
We're in a gigantic super ship. We don't have any surprise. And they've already messaged us. They know we're here.
Okay,
Mystique
well,
is kind of hard because
we
we're
get
more
mystique and
awe-inspiring.
style points.
Okay, Mystique, not really. We're awe-inspiring, which is
They
a different vibe.
Awe inspiration and style points. There we go. Fucking.
I mean, and we can have that when letting them know who we
okay,
are,
it's-
just so they fully understand how dripped out to the nines we are, right?
Okay, Soul.
I mean, maybe.
So
but that
when
doesn't seem as cool as
you
just
arrive at
blowing
the
up the
loader
enemy.
of the railgun, you find that there is a custom-made shell just for your mech, having just been created.
Ooh, even better. I'm also going to initiate my Shriek armor,
Oh
Oh
god.
god.
which allows me to deal 3 AP kinetic damage. And I gain resistance to all damage, orienting within range 3.
Neat.
Alrighty then. So So the loader of the railgun the loader, who is a 20-year-old man, hands you a data plate before you're sealed up in the shell. On it is a single message. For a brick, he flew pretty good, Sergeant Johnson. Before the
Wow.
railgun fires.
Yes.
Alright.
Before the
So I assume this is
railgun
gonna-
fires. Before the 20-year-old man puts a cigar in his mouth and fires the railgun.
This man has always wanted to do this, and I have just let him live. his life.
Yes, indeed. As the railgun fires, and you are pushed against the inside of your pilot seat. There is now a very
About
deep
20
indent
Gs.
from that.
About 20 Earth Gs just forced onto my body.
There is now
Yeah,
a
that's not bad.
slicer-shaped dent in your seat. As
Nice.
you're rocketed down the barrel, down the railgun, with your vision getting very blurry by the time you reach the end of it, and are sent hurtling through space. The
Alright.
shell of the shot, basically kind of breaking away as you rocket towards the capital ship, or the assumed capital ship of the Ravager fleet. From their point of view, they just saw this gigantic ship that their systems keep reading as a moon.
The moon ship just fucking exploded, and now something is coming towards them at hypervelocity.
Yes, and they only get a few seconds to realize, oh fuck, before you impact their ship and bore a hole through 18 decks of their ship.
I just want to say that as Jericho sees them leave the barrel, he's like, and we send unto them only you.
Okay.
Roll me a d20 to see if you survive the impact.
Okay. So
Roll a d20 to see if you live from your stupid decision.
Yeah.
so with resistance, how does that take into account? Plus,
Um,
I have stable
nothing.
slashes, so I gain +1 accuracy on saves to avoid prone or knockback. Would that count?
No, this is just
no.
a flat
This
DC
is-
14, not DC 15 save, basically.
This is just kinetic impact. You must roll to survive the shock of getting slammed through 18 ship floors.
There is no doubt that your mech survived, but there's doubt that you did.
Yeah,
because
there is the issue where your
concussive
soft,
force can
your soft and
liquefy the
squishy
inside
body
of a
is
human.
going from very fast to not moving at all in an instant,
Hey,
which can
Soul.
often be mildly jarring.
Hey, Soul. You know, I could fix this problem if you want a body like Vector.
You know, Slasher already kind of has a somewhat similar body.
Yeah, he's still got squishy organic
partially
bits.
synthetic, but yeah, he does have a lot of.
He's
So,
still got enough
please-
squishy organic bits
still-
that a shockwave would rip his lungs to pieces.
Still give me a D20 roll.
Yes.
You make it. So it
Fuck
takes
yeah.
you a few moments to fully wake up from the impact. with you just kind of like, where the fuck am I?
Oh.
Because he got knocked out he got knocked out around the 3rd floor in, so
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna
you're
shake my head, smack my cheeks, look
I-
over my body, make sure I'm not missing anything.
as you're doing this, like there's like a bunch of like crews trying to put out fires and shit. Bulkheads are sealed around, and your mech's just doing the exact same thing.
So, anyways, I start swinging my melee weapon.
So, anyways, I started stabbing.
So, anyways, I started blasting.
Fuck
If I'm
yeah.
here, I'm at least gonna create chaos because I have a tactical melee weapon
Diggy.
that deals a d6 + 2. That fucks everything up in here.
Yeah.
All right.
So, anyways, I started ripping and tearing.
So you guys, you basically just start laying hell into the ship, just tearing out floors, just tearing it apart from the inside. With you actually facing down another mech eventually.
Oh, nice. My
As-
turrets are also shooting, by the way. They're still on
Yeah.
my shoulder.
Yeah, no, I imagine. With another mech approaching you, and it charges at you, trying to pin you down and get you out of there.
Alarm.
I'm gonna smack it with my melee weapons. As I'm just
Give me an
swinging.
attack, please.
I mean, it's trying to grapple a Vlad.
These
It's not
fuckers
the
don't.
smartest decision.
These fuckers don't know anything about Union Tech.
It's
okay?
covered in spikes.
Also, remember that this is like a basic AI piloted mech.
Oh, right. This is a machine. It's retarded. Sorry, that's mean. It's not-
So,
It's trying its best.
melee.
It's dumb, but it's trying.
It's trying its best. Yeah.
That'll be a 14.
Yeah, that hits. With you spearing this mech with great ease,
That'll be 4 kinetic damage.
and
Wow.
you just throw this thing to the side.
Nice.
You grabbed up its insides and tossed it away like an
Target
empty
destroyed or
tube
not
of beef.
destroyed?
Target is destroyed. Target destroyed.
Nice.
So, is there any particular target you're going for with while you're raining carnage to the ship?
Go for the reactor room or something. Wait, no, the command
because I don't want
bridge.
to I don't want to decommission this whole ship.
Just
I
go for
wanna
the command
cripple
bridge.
it.
Yeah, go for the command bridge.
No,
If you kill
I'll
the
go for
command
the
crew,
I'll go
if you
for the thrusters.
Well, then it can still shoot, because there's still people controlling it. If you kill the command bridge, there's nobody to pilot the damn thing.
This is true.
Taking out the thrusters just means you have a stationary target. You still gotta shoot it to death. You're in the military. How do you not know how to strategize target acquisition and fucking elimination?
That
This
sounds
guy's
dumb and
all
nerdy.
wrong
Orders
what
not
to
to
do.
give him.
What?
This guy is still incredibly new to the military.
No, I'm talking about you specifically.
Oh.
You.
That's not what I do. I
They
put
need to
West up
follow
on hot
orders,
stuff.
not to give them.
That's fair. Okay.
Anyways, I'll come over the comms and at least let everyone know that I'm alive. By the way,
Good job, Psycho.
it worked.
Fucking nice.
I'm in,
Kill 'em.
bitches. Let's do it.
This is a lot of fun, by the way, Vector. You're really missing out.
I had fun last time I boarded. You can have some fun.
All right, so we're gonna cut the camera back over to the rest of the party and the fleet, as the fleet
Goddamn,
is
remind me to do this next time.
as the fleet is ready, is basically starting to move in, with Eden answering the hail from the Hephaestus forces. When the
Eden, I
monitor
don't wanna-
comes,
I don't want to sound judgmental, but why are so many of people on our team prone to utilizing alternative tactics?
Because
it's
alternative
more
tactics
fun.
keep the enemy on their toes.
Eden just
Because-
shrugs. Creativity is a good thing.
Creativity means the enemy is shitting their pants every time they fight us.
She just
And
shrugs,
that's
just like
funny.
They don't know
creativity's
what
a
we're
good
gonna
thing when
do.
it comes-
They
when it
can't
comes to
plan for what we're
fighting,
gonna
so-
do.
Eden just says necessity is the mother of invention, so why not?
You call being utterly insane in combat a tactic? Hey, so long as it works.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
Yes! Modern problems require schizophrenic solutions. Exactly, what Soul said. Non-conventional tactics win wars.
So, with Eden answering the hail, on screen is what looks to be a man roughly in his 50s. He is of dark skin and has he's roughly 50 years old, has dark skin, and is balding up top. He is in a tattered uniform, clearly having not had a chance to change into something more proper for something like this, as there's explosions behind him as he asks, "Who the fuck are you? Why are you here?"
Dear God, it's Admiral Birmingham.
I'm Haran. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Yeah, we are here to save your asses.
So this man just looks at the video very confused as he sees
I'm so
a
confused.
suit of armor, as he sees someone who looks like they're in full combat gear, what they think is a robot, a woman who
I
is
am still in my robes. I just look like a weird guy with a helmet, okay?
yeah, he
What's
looks like a
new?
weird guy in a helmet with robes. A woman who looks like they're spliced with a lizard, and a guy with robot arms and leg. And he just
We are your
he can-
salvation. Bow before the children of God.
he just looks over, just like, really, Vecna.
It's worth a shot. What? It's
Hey.
worth a shot.
This man just looks very confused and very concerned. Like, you know that look that, like, commanding officers give whenever their soldiers just do something inexplicable?
Do some fuck shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the look he
Like
has.
that look of, damn, this bro really do be that dumb.
Damn, these guys really do be crane eaters.
As Eden steps up and says, "I am Commander Eden of the 15th Expeditionary Fleet, and we are here to help. Commander Arkan of the..." Apologies. Commander Arkan of the 12th and 15th HUS fleets.
H-U-S.
Probably Hephaestus, given the age.
Hephaestus. Hephaestus United Systems.
Yes, that is the term of our government.
Great, you can give us some answers.
So your guys are Hephaestus. We've been wondering who the fuck those people were talking about.
We've met a lot of people. They've been talking about you. All good things, I promise.
Well, mostly good things.
That can wait until after the battle. If you're here to help us,
Yeah, sure. Why not?
our fleet is moving in as we speak to assist you. Please, if you would, be able to link. Can I be able to link up our tactical grids? Sure. And as he says that, done. Just from Eden, done. As tactical information starts flooding the bridge. With calculations being done in with everyone seeing calculations being done on plots, routes, firing solutions done in milliseconds. The only one who can really process it is Vector, as he tells that Eden is just doing good.
I can see math. Prepare for the light show.
Yeah. All right. I think
What the fuck?
Dwayne the Reggie Rock Johnson.
Why that looks so dumb, but
that's
also
thing.
so funny?
That's something, yeah. Sure, why not? Yeah,
Why is that
okay.
so funny?
I don't know. I don't know.
You're welcome.
Fuck you. Oh fuck. Okay, I will be right back. Jesus Christ.
Alright. So the fleet moves in with
Shit.
Eden looking through all the information that she has from merging tactical grids with Hephaestus. With the Hephaestus forces. And as she does, there's a moment of pause. As she overhears transmissions coming from the surface of the world that the majority of the fighting is over. Cries for reinforcements of help that one of the sectors has fallen and a major city is lost. And there's just a sense from Eden of, oh, this will not do.
Generally, just people getting fucked up. Sounds
I
about.
have my plan.
So we cut back over to Slicer.
Well, no.
Alright, Slicer, what are you doing?
I'm gonna make my way to the command bridge, slaughter everyone, and then initiate a full retreat.
Alright, so keep in mind that you aren't a Vlad, if I remember correctly. What size is a Vlad again?
2. Obviously,
You fit in the bridge?
if I need to, I will get out of the Vlad before going into the command deck.
No. I have something perfect for this.
Just gonna burst out of it like one of the Tremors.
Basically, what happens is that you basically dig your way up through the ship, breaking everything along the way, slam your fist through the command deck elevator, basically, and then you just get out. Like that.
Murdering who knows how many people along the way.
As is only just.
As you get out, you just see a empty command deck.
The cowards must have fled.
Or the ship's automated.
Or it's
Cowards, they use their fucking brain. They were like,
I was
"Damn,
hoping maybe like a commander or something would be here just in case I needed like a key card or something. But
A key card? You have an my brother in Christ, you have a drill spear. That is an all-access key card.
You also have a gun.
You also have a gun.
Literal all-access VIP pass.
Yes. Sir, do you my face when the greeter asks if I have a membership card. Shotgun.
so it's empty.
Yes, it is empty.
Okay. Because I assume any blast doors or anything like that have probably not kicked in for effect, and there is no atmospheric pressure in here. Before I get out, I'm gonna put on like a helmet.
Smart.
You're using a brain on our team?
Who are you and what have you done with Slicer?
As you get out of your mech and climb up the arm, because that's the only way you can be able to get up there without destroying more of the bridge. You just climb up the arm into the room, and it is unpressurized. the hand of your mech is stopping the door from closing.
It's
Lamau.
cold.
So and
chilly.
in there you see a empty command bridge.
All right. I'm going to find the control console and attempt to initiate a full retreat of the ground, aerial, and space forces.
All right then, I am going to need a hacking test to be done.
I have nothing for this. All right. Anyone got any tips?
Connect the red and blue wires.
Just stick your data plating to it.
Ow, fuck.
Not like that, moron. Your data plating has a direct link back to Heaven's Gate. If you connect your data plating to the ship's mainframe, either Eden or I can interface through it.
Oh, all right. Clink.
You just stick the USB cord in.
Eden just like
It
looks
only
over.
has C port.
What?
I'm joking.
No, it actually.
Imagine if everyone else functioned on USB, but they ran on C port.
Oh, Jesus.
It's actually an HDMI slot.
Shit. All right, yeah. Plug in. There you go, Vector.
Alright, let's see.
Hey, it might be a little late. I'm not gonna get a virus, right?
No.
All right.
Probably not.
I mean, I don't see why you would.
Suddenly on Slicer
Just don't click on any
just-
pop-ups.
just a few pop-ups just start popping up.
Don't
You
click
could get
on any
Norton
pop-ups.
antivirus.
Don't get Nord antivirus. Fuck's sake, that shit is the worst.
Get an ad for that old Windows pinball game.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. What kind of fucking OS are these imbeciles running?
There's Microsoft Clippy in there.
What? It's not Clippy.
I know that
You
you're trying to hack. You're trying to
bastard.
hack the system. Can I help you?
Eat. Vector just fucking eats it.
I'm gonna try to close these and just barely miss the X on one of them. Fuck.
God fucking damn it. Great, now I have to spend time fixing this. Fucking hell.
Oh. All right, I'm not gonna touch anything. It's yours. Full control.
Thank
All
you.
right, so
Get the fuck off the ship now.
well, he is in the middle. He is on their capital ship in the middle of their fleet. So,
Fair.
Vector, as you are going through the system, trying to figure out how to make trying to make a full-on recall or retreat order, you start getting signals of weapon lock.
Who's locking onto the ship?
None of my forces are, and none of the Pestis forces are. Weapon lock.
You know what? I bet they are.
Slicer, get the fuck off the ship. They're firing on you.
Oh, all right. Unplug.
IFF
I'm just-
interrogator disengaged.
What?
Great, they're
Disengage?
firing on their own ships. Well, that's not good.
And as you say that, Vector, and tell Slicer to get away, the first shots from the Ravager forces on their own ship is fired.
All right, cool. I'm gonna unplug myself and I'm gonna jaunter on back into my Vlad and dig my way out to the top of the ship.
Start fucking slow boating your ass back to us. Or
Yeah,
are you
I'm
gonna
just
hop onto
gonna-
another ship and continue the cycle?
I could probably continue the cycle.
All right, so roll me another d20 to try to board another ship.
Also, this has given me a fucking
Damn it.
stupid idea.
That's a 3.
Oh.
You have lots of stupid ideas. What's new?
So,
well,
as
this
you-
one, this one's banking on them shooting their own ships if we board them.
I might have just taken a stray blast.
Oh,
As
damn.
you are trying to board another ship, Soul, you watch as You watch as several AA cannons on the deck of the Ravager ship just turn and point at you and just lay into your mech.
Just suddenly the target snap. Just instantly 180.
Target snap,
Wood
eyes
target
glow.
acquired.
You know all those scenes in like animes and shit where there's like a split second where the character that's about to get fucked up just looks and is like, all right.
Well, shit.
This is a certified bruh moment.
Yeah.
And
then
you are
there's
just
about
eviscerated.
5 takes. There's about 5 separate takes, about 10 seconds each of different angles of what just happened.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, where can we get like 5 seconds each of every single person on the team gasping and reacting?
Shit.
Well, he at least tried.
Uh,
With
This will also be Slasher's first time reviving.
so Slasher, when you are after the brief moment of death, you find yourself floating in a void. You have no idea what's going on, where you are, or why you are no longer in your mech.
Immediate sickness sets in.
And then you are then you open your eyes and find yourself in a tube, naked, with IVs and different tubes plugged into you, as liquid is draining all around you before the tube opens and you are basically thrown onto the ground.
Just wet liquid, basically water vomitous.
And you find yourself in a room filled with tubes full of other people.
All right. That went surprisingly well. Can I get some clothes? Is there like a nurse or a medic or something here?
As you're
better than expected.
wondering if you have where you can get some clothes, a panel on the other side of the wall on the other wall opens up with a fresh pair of clothes.
Nice. All right. I'm gonna, slosh the goo off and get dressed. And then at like a leisurely pace, it might take me 30 to 60 minutes to find everyone else. I'm not in any rush.
Yeah, that's fair.
So eventually you
Look, he
find
died. You good?
eventually you find everyone else, and Eden is in the middle of getting everything ready when the fleet begins to enter the battle, and then she gives another order. She needs as many ground forces and lancers on the ground immediately,
Oh,
That's us.
that's us.
as in her own words, the ground defense is collapsing.
Oh, that's not good.
That's.
Vector, while you were tied in for the brief amount of time you were, did you manage to get any viable information?
I don't know. I was kind of busy
I
eating.
don't know. I assume you process it like 1,000 GBS.
Yes, give me a minute. I need to go back through. I kind of ate every instance of Clippy running on their mainframes.
There was millions of them.
There were millions of them. I got very
Clippy
distracted. I'm
army.
sorry.
You know what? Now that I think about it, I think I did see a stack of these weird, thin, square plastic things.
Sticky notes?
Floppy disks.
No, not paper. They were plastic with like a little circle in them.
Are you talking about magnetic data drives?
No, they definitely weren't magnetic. They were real thin, and they had like 4 GB on them, like written on them.
Oh my god, you're talking about floppy disks.
I was talking about the CD.
Magnetic disk drives. Oh boy.
Oh,
But are they
boy.
still running on 7-pin MIDI?
I mean, they might be running on Windows XP. I don't know. There was hell in there. I could not fucking. It was like getting thrown into an ocean made of cheese, where the fish are made of fucking. Yes, the word.
So
It was hell.
they're actually
Utterly
they're actually
confusing.
running on a very early version of Windows 11.
Oh my fucking god!
For any of you
Windows
who have
11.
experienced the horror show that is Windows 11,
The crash
still on
edit
Windows
Windows
10.
11 where everything crashed all the time.
Yes.
Nice. So those floppy disks, as you called them, were probably just backups.
Most likely, yeah. I don't suppose you grabbed them on your way out.
Not like I'd still have them anyways.
That's right. Well, fuck.
But they lost a command ship, so that's good.
Yeah. I also fired on their own command ship, which is not good.
We'll be back in a minute. I'm just trimming some cheese.
no context whatsoever.
Who trims cheese?
Apparently, Kim does.
I suppose. Anyways, PB, did I get out with anything?
No, he got very distracted by eating the army of Clippies.
Damn. Well, I did the Lord's work.
I will say, while you were in their system, you did feel like something was watching you.
I don't like that.
Is that data plate still there?
I mean,
As you ask that,
Maybe.
the Ravager command ship blows up.
not like it matters.
Oh well.
With the rest of the ships that were targeting the command ship, that has now been neutralized, back on Hephaestus ships. From what you can
Wait, do you know
tell,
what
the Ravager
comm
ships
channels
are
they're
quite a
using?
bit more advanced than the Hephaestus ships.
Damn.
The thing is, the Hephaestus has quite a few more.
Well, you know, advanced technology doesn't really do jack or shit if you're going up against something like I don't know. Just a good design.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
sure, your
clear
ship
that
can have all the
Hephaestus.
fancy doodahs and dinglebobs.
It's clear that Hephaestus has been able to
Dinglebirds.
hold off the
Yeah.
Ravagers at least, but it's been clear that they've been losing ground quite a bit.
I mean, just pull a Torian Concordat. There you go. Hippity hoppity, get the fuck off my property with nukes.
They've been trying.
How long till launch for ground forces? I want to go. I want to go punch some more things.
That's
T
valid.
minus 1 hour.
Being able to orient ourselves so we can just punch some rods of God through some of the ships.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's okay, so since I'm gonna go down and get the maps of the troops, find the largest concentration of Ravager troops, and just drop a few rods on them.
Alright.
Because,
You,
you know,
you can
fuck
target the
them.
mini rods. I'm gonna try and use the big rods to nail their spaceship.
I mean, there's only one of them, but sure. There's only one cannon, so we kind of have to.
Unfortunately, it's
divide
at the
and
bottom
conquer.
of the ship.
Yeah, so we kind of have to angle ourselves in a very specific way to continue firing and also be able to fire at something.
So Eden's just going to veto the shoot at ships idea, as the bottom deck, yes, may have its own guns, but unfortunately, that's just a dumb decision.
Also, the rods from God aren't very effective if they don't have gravity to accelerate them.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, sure, it's
You've
got a
rail
nuclear.
guns though. Can I load one of those into a rail gun?
No. Those are in a very much contained and separate loading system, and taking one of them out would mean you'd have to disassemble a large segment of the ammo and loading system for both the rail guns and the rods from God system.
Yeah. They're not
Also,
interchangeable.
They are
Rods
very
from
much not
God
interchangeable.
really only work in
Gravity well.
orbit to ground.
Yeah, they only work in like strike situations, orbit to ground strikes. I mean, you like the rods from Ra could work if you used a high enough powered railgun, because the round would pierce and then the nuclear charges would go off inside of the target. But that's just a massive over exaggeration of force when you could just shoot it with a gun. It's better to save them for high value, incredibly hard targets on planets rather than wasting them on a ship that could just A, move, B, just evacuate, or C, just shoot it.
I mean, the idea is shoot it. Giant metal spike.
It's a giant metal spike, yes, but it's also a
Let me
giant metal
this way.
spike loaded with nukes.
Let's save
Well, we
the
don't need
giant
the
metal
nukes
spike that can
back.
kill everything for the bad guy who we can't kill with anything else.
I mean, we've got like 10 of them.
All
I'm
right.
just
So
gonna
what
go-
happens if we encounter 10 of those things?
Well, then we make more. They're
Anyways,
just,
I'm gonna go
they're
prep
made out of depleted
for
uranium.
landing.
So as you guys are all as like you guys are prepping for the drop, at the foundries in the mech bay are working at full speed, creating not only just mechs for the pilots that don't have them ready yet, but also creating subalterns, combat
Subaltern.
subalterns,
Subaltern, not subaltern.
subaltern,
Subaltern. Yeah, subaltern. There you go.
I'm so used to Texas speech way of saying it.
Yeah.
But you see them producing these machines, and these things are heavily armored and armed. Like Vector, like none of you recognize the design of these ones,
What the fuck?
as they're being fabricated and put into drop pods, being ready to drop.
Okay then.
Once you guys are in your mechs and loaded up, you guys are all basically shown to your drop pod.
Drop pod landing. Fuck you.
First one's into hell.
But
Feet
first,
first into hell. Let's go.
As the music the music from the Starship Troopers anime, or not anime but animation, starts playing.
What?
You guys, yeah, Starship Troopers actually had an anime, not anime, but like an animated show.
Huh? I did not know that.
Yeah, it's fairly
Neither
good.
did I.
It's fairly good. But there's this drop music in it. Hold on, I'll see if I can go find it.
The more you know.
This time I'm gonna be bringing my Tortuga instead of my Vlad.
I'm
Alright.
doing my part.
I'm gonna bring my Napoleon because I may or may not have gotten a new thing from your buddy boy Ricerino. For heat
Yes.
venting, and I'll have to actually learn how like the venting mechanics in this game work.
Pretty simple. You spend a turn. If you get your heat up, you spend like an action. You vent it all. And that's it.
Okay.
It's really quite simple.
Yeah, so I'm bringing
the full show's name is Roughneck Starship Troopers Chronicles.
Okay.
And here's the opening for it.
Like Rico's Roughnecks?
Yeah,
What the fuck is that quality?
it is a very this thing's from like 1990.
Ah,
So it's
That's
very rough 3D animation, but it's still pretty good for its time, in my opinion.
yeah, that makes sense.
Don't stop, we're in luck now.
There's a certain music that plays whenever they do it, like an orbital drop,
Yeah.
which I really love, which I can't find right now, unfortunately.
Damn.
But yeah, if you guys ever just want to, like, that series, like, it never got finished, but it's still like a very good series for me to like binge.
Damn.
But anyways, so music starts blaring over the loudspeakers as your guys' drop pod is moved into the cradle.
Wow.
As Heaven's Gate moves over the drop area, the fleet moving out to assist the Hephaestus forces. there is but a moment before gravity takes over, and you guys are being plunged down into the atmosphere via a drop pod. The
Yeah.
pod shakes as it rockets down, with it even like being jostled around by clearly anti-air fire, as you guys are being dove in feet first into hell.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem safe.
And you
It's
guys,
the fucking Titanfall 2 drop pod opening.
yeah,
Yeah, I
basically.
seem to remember that Matt Mercer got his shit kicked in.
Oh yeah, but we're not Matt Mercer, so.
Wait, did Matt Mercer actually play Cooper?
Yeah, that was Matt Mercer.
Holy, I never realized that. Holy shit!
Yeah.
What? Like, there's so many people that I didn't realize Matt Mercer actually voiced.
It's almost like Matt Mercer's a really good voice actor, and he's a good enough voice actor in a way that he can do lots of voices where the only defining quality of them is
Man.
good. As opposed to, like, not to say that it's bad, but there are some voice actors like Giancarlo Desposito, great voice actor, but he has one voice, and that voice is villain. But there are other voice actors who can just do anything, you know?
Yeah.
Got voice actors that you can immediately identify, like Tim Curry.
Yeah, or the guy that does Joe
Sorry.
Swanson, who literally has one voice, and he does fucking amazing at it.
And his voice is Joe Swanson.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Peter.
I know
you doing
Joan
today?
Swanson actually more from Skylanders.
Lamau.
Like, the other way is, my boy Kronk.
Kronk,
Kronk.
yeah.
Patrick
Yeah.
Warburton.
Yeah.
But anyways, so as you guys are being jostled around in this drop pod, and eventually make landfall.
Are we landing danger close or are we landing LZ hot?
LZ hot.
Yes.
Cool.
Danger close,
We're
LZ hot. You guys
Honestly,
are basically
we are
being.
probably landing both.
You guys are just landing in the middle of a battlefield, okay?
Oh my god,
I
we're
want to
landing
kick
in the
the
middle
door
of no
off
man's
and hopefully
land.
hit someone in the head with it.
As you guys land in the middle of basically, yes, no man's land.
God damn.
Cool. I am gonna kick the door out, pump my shotgun, and get ready to start blasting.
Wait, are we using the mammoth or
No,
just mech drop?
this is mech drop.
Okay, got it.
The
This is
mechs
just
were
mech
basically
drop.
loaded into a Space Marine assault pod.
Got it. So this is a fucking dreadnought drop.
Yeah, basically.
Got it.
Except it isn't one. Except it isn't one person. It's four.
Yeah. A quad dreadnought drop pod. This is
Dreadnought drop.
dread pod. The dread pod.
The dread drop.
Even
The
in
drip
death,
drop.
I still fall.
Even in death, I still fall. Dear God.
Oh,
So so you kick down the doors, Slicer, and you just see a battlefield filled with. You just see an endless no man's land, with fire of machine guns and artillery being exchanged by both sides.
well,
Cool. I'm gonna pop smoke grenades on our drops, so we're not immediately getting laid into.
Yeah, you kind of like look up and you see other drop pods coming in immediately, like, oh yeah, no, we gotta do this.
yeah.
As Eden gives orders to secure a beachhead for more proper landings and more supplies to come in. Before you hear her give the order, before you hear her give the order to fire the Dimension Cannon.
That sounds
What?
expensive.
As she makes that order, there is a massive shockwave that can be felt through the atmosphere.
Jesus.
And one of the Ravager ships just is disintegrated.
It just melts.
You just
Man,
like you just
We really did it to him.
Damn.
reduced to atoms.
She really did it to him. Anyways, let's get going, Let's get going, gang. Split
Yeah.
up and search for clues.
Basically, you're just gonna hear acquiring missile lock.
Acquiring this lock.
Well, you guys, so one thing I will ask, does anyone try to identify which side is the Hephaestus forces?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I can't, I'll ask our boss Eden of like, hey, can you help and stuff?
Well, Vecnor's not looking for Hephaestus forces. He's looking for anything that looks like a Ravager, and he's fucking shooting it.
All right.
He doesn't need to know where the allies are. He needs to know where the enemy is.
All right, everyone, give me perception checks or anything close to that.
Hold on.
If you don't, just give me a plain roll. Just give me a plain d20.
I have investigate.
I have read a
Cool.
situation, so that's a +2.
Yeah, that can work. Show off.
Oh,
I don't
I
think
meant
that
to
counts.
say cool.
I,
But it's
I
the
have,
same-
Uh,
I have a feeling my 9 doesn't quite cut it.
No, it doesn't. Vector's investigation does. As Vector, you realize that the forces on the roughly not western, but eastern to your east are Ravager forces.
The West. Yes, the western side.
I meant
Alright,
east,
well, I'm just gonna
not
fucking
west.
shoot at them.
All right, they're roughly around 10 hexes away at the moment.
Oh, they're in range. Oh, they're in range.
You guys are literally
10?
in the
Did you
middle of
say?
no man's land. Oh dear God!
You forget I have my Volcator.
How far away did you say they were?
10
10
hexes.
Oh, that's well within range.
Oh yes.
Unfortunately, not for me. I'm gonna have to get.
All right,
more
that
right.
is a hit indeed. I'm trying to remember, what does the Volcator do again?
On hit, if the target hit by this weapon would be killed by the attack, any entities, friend or foe, within 6 tiles of the original target take X d6 damage, where X is the amount of excess damage. So, like, if the target would be killed,
Well,
the
I
target
meant
has
like
10
what
health.
kind of shot does this thing fire? I'm trying to
a
remember.
giant angry beam of flaming lightning. It's essentially a volcano cannon.
Ah, okay. So,
So
you
know,
just raise
the
up
fire
this...
warrior animations.
Yeah, no, yeah,
giant ass knights.
yeah, I know
Yeah,
what you're
those
talking
volcano
about. Okay.
cannons. Yeah.
So you raise up your weapon at your Volcator. You fire, and you just watch as like 3 tanks explode. There are 3 tanks that were crossing over the trench, trying to make its way over to you, over to the Hephaestus forces. You just watch as 3 tanks just explode.
I believe the
imagine I
technical
only
term
hit-
is got 'em.
Haha. Got him. One of the manipulator arms just does the okay hand. Just.
Well, I guess I'm gonna start running. Yeah, my slow 4 movement turn.
All right.
Might be better if we had a battle map to work with.
I am. Oh yeah, I actually do have a battle map. Apologies, I forgot to switch to that.
Just so like we can strategize, so I don't accidentally hit someone with the splash kill. This
Do
fucking
you
thing.
pardon the shitty trench map I made?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
You guys basically landed like right here.
Right, like here-ish, I suppose.
There. You're basically just in the middle.
In the center, yes. Okay, we can do this. I assume the guys on this side are the Ravagers.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds about right. Laser beam go choom.
Trying to put a character image down for myself, but it's not working.
Oh, one moment, I'll be able to help.
The quality on that background, though.
I'm sorry. This is legitimately. I didn't
That
want
is
just like the plain white.
That's fair, but that is soup.
So the thing is that this is meant to be like a world that is recovering from being dead.
Ah, a marble world.
Yeah,
A world that's
Yeah.
recovering from what?
from being dead.
Being dead. Essentially glassed.
Being dead isn't good. It's usually lethal.
Hold on.
Yes.
Apologies.
Thankfully, planets are not alive.
Oh, I'm trying to remember where I put Slasher's sheet.
Lamau.
Hold on. I'm trying to remember where I put it so I could be able to help
I
him.
don't think I have a character sheet for Slasher on Roll20.
Oh,
I was just
okay.
gonna use Reaper's character image for the time being.
All right. I'll give you a sheet one moment. Hold on. I'll give you that. I forgot to give you that, right? I'm sorry. I've been
fine because I also
busy
don't
with-
have a.
just been busy with all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. That is now yours.
Ah, nice.
So, what is everyone's mech size right now?
Two.
Mine is 2.
I am a size 3.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, you're a big boy.
I'm in my Tortuga. So if you guys want, you guys can stay behind
Haran,
me.
what
and
are
get
you?
hard cover.
Half.
All right.
Yeah,
We got these
Haran's
massive
tiny.
ass things, and I'm just in the little Napoleon.
I figured out how to be able to make sure your guys' proper mech size is properly represented.
Oh.
It's called holding Alt.
Nice.
Holding what?
Alt.
Holding alt.
Ah.
Because now, instead of you guys just locking on, I can be able to place you guys wherever.
Sweet.
So there you guys go. You guys are
We
properly
have-
sized.
We have tiny fucking Haran, and then
Yeah, Haran
massive
is so,
ass slicer.
Yeah, Haran looks so. Haran, look,
You
you're
look
so,
so tiny.
you're tiny.
You're so small. Small.
Yeah, and I can't move very far.
Yeah.
Oh,
No
walloping.
worries. We
What-
can move fast
Walloping.
for you.
What is your what is your mech again, Slasher?
Tortuga.
The
I think?
Tortuga.
Oh dear God. Okay.
Yeah, I can thankfully
I am
move fast-ish.
I am a walking shield wall with a deck sweeper automatic shotgun in hand.
Yeah.
Look, it's not the size of the mech, it's how you use it.
But
All
yes,
right, so-
murder.
Okay. So 3 tanks have already been taking off this battlefield. The Ravagers just have a lot of tanks. They believe in the German doctrine of tank.
Tank. They believe in tonk warfare.
Indeed. Also,
The initial
Soul,
Ravager played World of Tanks one time, and he's like, damn, what if there was a World of Tanks? And then he just tried making it.
Fucking cringe.
Also, Soul, this is why I was complaining about making a trench map.
Yeah, I see that.
I
Funny thing is, we could just flood this entire fucking planet with helicopters.
helicopter.
They would be so fucked.
But yeah, right now you guys are here with more drop pods coming in as we speak.
Yeah, more drops coming in along the trench line. Sounds good.
Yeah. Actually, nearby there is a drop of combat subalterns.
Yes.
Subalterns. Sorry, I'm
The Blender Men.
the Blendermen. Yeah. Hold on. Let me get a proper image for them.
My face win Blenderman.
How do you spell subalterns again? Or subaltern?
Subaltern.
Oh, there we go. Subaltern.
Behold.
You know what?
A
This will work out really
subaltern.
well.
Yes, that image will actually work perfectly.
That is a subaltern.
They have the Glock.
They got a Glock. Got a Glock in the Rari.
This image will actually work perfectly. Hold on.
Nice.
Roboto with the Glocko.
Roboto with the Gloco.
Domo Arigoto.
There you go, Mr. Roboto with the Gloco. I'm cringe.
But yes, the robots with Glocks have now made landfall.
Gaming.
Oh god, they're big. Big robot.
Jesus Christ!
Big robot.
Yes.
Size are they?
What?
What size are they?
Size half. They're human sized.
Basically, there's
the
just a bunch of
Token.
there's a bunch of
token
squads
PB
of
put
them.
down.
Hold on.
The token PV put down was supersized.
Hold on. I'll put it back down just to show you.
It was fuck huge.
Hold on. I'll go grab it again because that was just funny.
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
Behold, the Mega Subaltern has arrived.
Wow. He's fuck huge.
just a fucking subaltern the size of a fucking what's the name of that
Size
big
of a fucking building.
size of a fucking Titan.
Oh Jesus. Imagine being Crane.
Oh dear lord. Alright, so combat can now begin properly. With the Ravagers, all the tanks changing their angles of fire to fire all at you guys.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Bring it on, motherfuckers.
And they all fire at you. One moment. And all miss except for one on Slasher.
Okay.
And you'll be taking 4 damage.
Okay, hold on one second. Active. That is 2 because I have 2 armor.
Oh, yep, that is right. So you will take 2 damage, and it will now be whoever wishes to go first.
I am firing the missiles.
Fire the missile, Kronk.
Run the wall!
Wrong missile.
Why do we even have that missile?
Why do we even have that missile?
Here to hit these 4, and here for those 4.
Oh god.
You get 4 missiles, and you get 4 missiles, and you
Which ones
get
are you
4
hitting
missiles?
specifically?
Last one for here to hit those 4.
Oh no,
and
that
here
isn't the
for-
enemy!
Yes.
Those are
You're doing it.
enemies.
Yes.
Yeah, these people back here are not enemies.
Those.
Oh.
Oh. Are you firing at the allies, you dumbass?
Firing at the enemies. I thought there was all of them.
No!
No! Why would they be? Why would they have two trenches facing each other if they were both enemy?
Knew where we were gonna land.
Just shoot at the tanks!
Oh, why didn't I thought?
Fucking
Okay.
Look at the side that has mechs and tanks with them.
Here.
So you're firing a missile here.
There. 4.
Graves, you're breaking up.
Grave. Grave, we can't hear you.
E. I should be able to hit here and get.
All I
those
heard was
guys.
ye. Grave, all I heard was ye.
Go
for any time you can. So like
Yeah.
here and here.
All right. Where was the first one again? Sorry, I was looking at the other screen.
Here.
All right. And here. Those all have a blast radius of 1, correct?
Yep.
All right. You watch it as your missile impacts here and just blows a hole into the trench wall, and we watch as one of the tanks just goes and is flipped over.
Yeesh.
It slipped over. This one just rocked a little bit, but it's still working. And these soldiers are just dead.
No.
As they are. Hold on. No, not that. God damn it. Use the red X.
The red X.
The red X of death.
The red X of Dex.
And so as you hit over here, I'm guessing you're specifically hitting right here on this hex.
Yeah, hit as many targets as possible.
All right, so that would hit these two soldiers right here, then. And that would eliminate both these soldiers as well. By the way, each thing of soldiers represents a squad.
Yeah.
So, congratulations, you have wiped out 2 squads. It's now their turn again.
No. Imagine moving.
And the commanders... One of the commanders called in an artillery strike.
Oh, damn. You're really
As-
gonna just do me like that?
As he calls in an artillery strike on your positions. And as soon as he does... That... Wait, let me double check. Let me make sure I got every... I need to double check one last thing. Make sure I have everything right.
I'm just being an asshole. Ignore me.
Also, wait, oh god, Guardy, what did I do?
Oh, great.
No, they're just trying to tease me earlier, and it's just like, I'm trying to get ready for something, please.
Ah. The crazy Bosnian man. Yes.
Yes, who's taken a liking to me, I do not know how.
Yeah, did he dive the alcohol poisoning back around, last time
No.
we were playing?
He got better.
No, he got better. He's still trying to tease me at the moment, and I'm trying to tell him that
He's
I'm
Bosnian.
busy. I'm busy, hun. Please. Let
He's
me
Bosnian. They can't die of alcohol poisoning. They just get better.
as artillery strike comes down and does a solid 6 damage across the board as shells start raining down around you guys.
Oh, damn.
With part of the
Right.
subaltern forces being wiped out as well.
Am I allowed to dodge?
I don't really think there's a dodge option.
Am I allowed to consume?
Actually, wait. I might have something that can help with this. Give me a second.
Consume.
I count as hard cover.
I mean, I don't think hardcover counts when you're trying to stop something coming from the air.
This is
Depends on
basically
where
an
it lands.
arcing weapon.
It ignores cover.
Oh dang,
Aw,
arcing
boo.
is pretty nasty.
Yes.
I tried.
They're using standard World War I doctrine, aka shell it.
fucking get 'em.
Or I guess more appropriately, Deathcore Krieg.
Yes.
AKA, your city tried to surrender, we'll shell it for 5 more years.
Fuck you, stop trying to surrender. We're going to shell you even harder.
Oh dear lord.
Could I potentially
Oh, they surrender? Good. I didn't say stop firing.
Hans, I did not say stop shooting.
But sir, there's a surrender.
could I try
said
to
they
summon
surrendered,
a
Hans.
stasis
that we
barrier or
ceasefire.
an enclave pattern support shield?
Enclave pattern support shield. Hold on.
What the fuck is that?
That is a support item. One moment, let me double check what that does.
I can read it out if you'd like.
Go ahead.
All right. This system generates a burst 3 dome that lasts until the end of your turn. You become immobilized for the duration, but any ranged or melee target attacks or any ranged or melee attacks made against characters within the affected area from outside the dome receive +1 difficulty. Additionally, the blink field intervention reaction is something you get while the shield is active. Blink field intervention allows me to take 2 heat and then grant the attack's target resistance to all damage from this attack.
Alright. That will work. That definitely will work. With you and Slasher being the only ones in the range.
Works for me.
Yeah, I'm fine. I can just shoot my gun more and heal.
So you will take 4 heat.
Wait, why 4?
Wait. Did I hear that wrong?
It's 2 heat.
Yeah, so you'll take 2 heat and be able to cover both you and Reach and Slasher. Ugh. And Slasher as these artillery shells come raining down, with Vecna and Jericho both taking 6 damage.
I got armor to save.
Yeah, I kind of needed to tank this because I have 4 structure points and 2 armor, so that would have hurt a lot.
So how much damage do I take?
You don't take any because you're just within Haran's shield.
Okay.
How much did you say it was?
6 damage.
Take 5.
I believe that would also be 5 to you, Vecna?
Perhaps?
I'm
Wait.
trying to remember Homunculus' armor.
Homunculi has 3 armor.
Oh, okay, so that you only take 3 damage then.
Okay, so... Cool.
As artillery shells come down all around you guys, and now it is your guys' turn again. Who wishes to go?
I'd like to go. I hadn't been able to go last turn.
Oh, yeah. Last turn.
I also haven't gone yet, but
Oh yeah, it's between Slasher and Haran. Which one of you guys wants to go first?
Haran can go.
I'll go first. One quick question before I get too far into it. Remind me what if I go over my heat capacity, what happens?
You just take a structure point damage.
You just take a structure damage.
Okay.
Are you going to
But you've
fire
got a
the big
Napoleon,
gun?
But you've got a Napoleon, so nothing you have will be able to push you over your heat capacity in 1 turn. So you
I
always have
do actually have one that can do that. In
Really?
part because I went and just used heat on my other defense thing.
Ah, right.
But also that, yeah, I have a displacer.
Oh,
Oh yes, the displacer cannon,
right, the displacer cannon.
aka Big Boob.
I cast Black Hole.
Yeah, that's pretty much the displacer.
Yeah.
All right. Reminder: what kind of range thing does the displacer have again?
It is armor piercing, loading, unique, heat 10, range 10, blast 1, 10 energy, and I have the phase ready mod, which means as long as I know the rough location of my target, I can attack through solid walls and obstructions.
Yeah. Okay, so
Also, Rice, for whatever reason, I cannot find the images you sent me of the potential cooling mods yet. I don't know where they went.
Hmm.
Huh,
Cringe.
weird.
Yeah. If you can find a way to send them to me again, that would be great. Otherwise,
Which ones did I
Zip-
send?
I think it was cryo stuff.
Cryo stuff.
Or it might have been Hellfire Industries stuff. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm almost certain it was Hellfire because.
Oh, it was Hellfire, but it was like cooling.
Hellfire cooling systems. Okay.
All right. So
let's-
where does the Haran go?
I am okay. I gotta move a little bit closer. I'm gonna try going there. Is that within range? I want to try and hit here. Ugh.
You're trying to go after that tank.
Preferably like all three things there because it's a range of 1, so I can hit that thing, and that thing if I aim there.
Are you talking about the volcanic feeder?
Maybe there was something that discharged heat.
There's the thermic cycler and the volcanic feeder.
I think it might be the thermatic.
Yeah, I think it was the
cycler.
thermic cycler.
The thermal cycler, when activated, roll 1d6 and reduce the amount of current heat while healing that amount for HP.
Yeah, I gotta get my hand on that at some stage.
I mean, you should have had it already because I gave it
Oh,
to you
sure.
as part of your upgrade package.
Yeah, I'm just not sure how to put it on my CompCon. Does that take a full action, or is that like a quick action thing I can do?
I think venting is just a quick action,
Yeah, venting's a quick action.
so you can
Alright.
vent and then attack once with a light weapon.
All right, I will vent. What dice do I roll with that?
That would,
Um,
so
You don't roll any dice. You just look
Ah.
at your current amount. Like, I have
Okay.
6 heat. If I use that, I would heal 6 damage.
Okay. I have a dumb idea of how this could work then. If I use it after the displacer, that gives me 12 total heat.
then he can heal 12 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, no. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. The thermic cycler is just 1d6.
Okay, see, there we go.
Yeah. Sorry. My brain short-circuited.
No, you're fine. You're fine, hon.
I'm thinking of some of the personalizations that I have for my mech.
Oh, awesome. I'm down to no heat now.
Nice.
Nice. So,
I'm going to shoot there.
All right.
Do I get any bonuses for them being large?
Yes, you will get 1 point of accuracy.
20!
Nice.
Added 20.
Nice.
It's still 20, so that's a crit.
Which is double damage, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, that's 20 energy damage in a blast radius of 1 hex that is also armor piercing.
Yeah.
You watch as you
So
have
I
this.
assume everything here is destroyed.
You
or
so
wherever
so
you're
what
focusing.
happens is that Haran, you rush up between Slasher's legs, heft up this giant laser gun, take aim, and you just watch as you pull the trigger, it charges up for a moment, and there is just now there's just all this is just gone.
Yeah.
Like everything in that box is just eviscerated.
I'm gonna give a stupid grin to the rest of the team. Pretty cool, huh?
Vecna just gives a thumbs up with one of the manipulator arms.
It's not even it's like that kind of meme snap.
I just girl bossed all over them.
Please never say that again.
It is now
I
the
mean-
Ravager's turn again.
I'm right.
And now my turn.
No. It goes character. or
Enemy.
It goes player, enemy, player, enemy, player, enemy, player, enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've already had your turn, remember?
Yes.
You fired your missiles.
Yep.
So now it's the enemy, then it'll be slasher or slicer.
Yeah.
Then it'll be
Dicer.
Dicer. Slicer,
So-
dicer, slasher, micer.
These
Mincer.
so the mechs will
Mincer.
actually move
Nicer.
up. Will actually kind of move over closer to the
Nice.
trench, and start firing the rifles. And they will fire. They will be shooting at Haran, as they see her as the bigger target.
Oh, that's a big fucking
How dare
mistake.
they do that?
That's
They
a
have
miss.
made a horrible mistake.
That's a miss. And that's a hit. As Haran, you take 2 damage.
I armor it.
So you take 0 damage then. As one of these mechs' shots get a lucky hit off your armor, but luckily it's just deflects.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Now I will probably have to fall back for a bit because I need to like use my heat cycler things and also like reload
Yes.
my gun.
Yeah.
all right, Slasher, it's now your turn.
Okay. I only have a movement of 4, so like I can't really do much. Only move up to whoever this tiny little speck is.
That's Haran.
Um,
That is her representation of half-sized.
That is, yeah. Haran's small.
She's small.
Small.
is there any sort of like dash or anything?
Kinda.
You can get some mods that do that, but no. Your
No.
movement speed is your movement speed. You can't move.
There isn't like
okay.
an option to spend like your whole action dashing or something. No.
No.
Ah,
You
poo.
could
Mostly
be able to
because
modify
when you're
your mech
moving
to be faster, but that requires
Mostly
you
because
gaining
when you're
materials
moving a
and shit.
mech the size of a building, you can't exactly make it sprint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't like BattleTech where a fucking assault mech can run.
Where you can just overcharge your Myomer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you can have a fucking you can have a fucking Atlas sprint at you.
Yeah.
That's just
Oh
terrifying.
no, hold on. There's boost. It's a
Alright, boost.
Boost.
it's a quick action.
A moment, let me double check all that. I know the action, hold on.
When you boost, you move at least 1 space up to your speed. This allows you to make an extra movement on top of your standard move. Certain talents and systems can only be used when you boost, not when you make a standard move.
You can be able to take an extra movement or of at least 1 space up to your speed.
Okay then.
Which isn't much further, but you know.
It's closer, but you're not going to be able to act on anything else.
No, I don't have the range to really act on anything else. Well, that's
What
not-
kind of weapons do you have?
I have a melee weapon and a shotgun.
What is this mech again? Apologies.
It's a bar.
The
It's-
Tortuga. I have a main mount and a heavy mount. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. My bad. I am...
Yeah, the shotgun only has a range of 3.
Alright. So
But
it is...
that'll-
So that will end your turn?
I believe so.
Alrighty
Yeah,
then.
I can't use my caltrops yet.
So you all hear like the sound of a bugle.
Mm.
Like reveille.
Oh.
coming from the yeah, that comes from the subalterns as one of them puts away the horn and they all start charging at the trench.
Like they're coming out of the trench to charge us.
No, our subalterns are charging the trench, the ones that drop with us.
Gotcha.
They're charging the trench.
At least you're not
Man-
using a trench whistle.
Men with swords for arms are charging the trenches.
Yes, and they also have Glocks and tiny S arms.
They have a Glock.
That's fine.
They have
So
a
long
Glock
as these
and swords for
Ravagers don't
hands.
go full German during the World War II and tell me that my shotguns in the trenches is unethical.
That was
We're not
World
gonna
War
fucking
One.
listen to them anyways.
That's more World War One, but I get your point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was yeah.
What is the
Honestly,
wars?
shotgun use in World War II was
Any of the
kind of
wars.
minimal.
Yeah.
And
Most
I
of-
forgot
because
which war it was. It was one of the wars. It don't matter.
It was the war with all the long trenches.
Yeah.
Which was
Anyways.
kind of both of them.
There weren't too many trenches in World War II. There
As
were
long as they
some,
don't
but
try
not-
to tell us that shotguns in the trenches is unethical.
Well, no, we're not gonna listen to them anyways.
See,
I mean,
Vector
we
would tell them
shouldn't
to
have
cope
listened
in
to
seats
the
and
Germans,
malt.
but why do you think shotguns are in the Geneva Convention?
I mean, we didn't listen.
We didn't listen. The U.S.
Not at
still
first.
kept using
Yeah.
shotguns during World War II.
They
or
said that the
World War
weapons
One.
were cruel to be using it against against the rules of war. I think it was the Montreux Convention, and America responded with skill issue. Lol.
Yeah, because the Germans were using fucking mustard gas
And
Which was-
flamethrowers.
and flamethrowers.
Which weren't those also against the Montreux Convention?
Yeah,
So they were already breaking the
Yes.
rules of war.
which is
So-
why America didn't listen. You
So,
can't be a
who's
hypocrite and then
who's
tell
next?
someone to do the exact same thing that you're not doing.
World War
Exactly.
One was a very
You're
fun
not allowed to
example of
cheat.
like all parties involved just doing their best to be hypocritical. And yes, specifically in your context, Rice, I'm going to be anti-Teaboo about it. Because remember the whole Lusitania thing and unrestricted
Yes.
submarine warfare? You know
Yes.
why they did unrestricted submarine warfare?
Yes, I know.
Because the rules beforehand were if you were a warship and you saw an undefended cruiser, you would like go up to it, show your guns, and say, "Everyone off the boat! We're capturing you and we're sinking your ship." And that
You
was
took
the
them
rule.
hostage and you had to take care of the entire crew and the ship, which meant that a single U-boat could take entire convoys of ships
Right.
hostage.
The British thought this was dumb and cringe. Their idea was, hear me out. What if we take, like our civilian merchant ships and we put
and commit a
guns
war
on them
crime.
so that when we fake surrender and then the submarines get close and then we blow them up. And the Germans were like, well, okay, if every
We're
gun's
just
going to
going to
have,
have-
if every ship's going to have guns on them, we're just going to have to shoot everything like it's got a gun on it. So then they shot merchant ships, which also, funny enough, that Lusitania had British guns and ammo on it.
Yeah.
And then the British
It's fine,
complained
Cole.
because apparently then they were sinking merchant ships and that was very bad of them, despite them creating the circumstance in which merchant ships had to get shot.
Yeah, despite it being their fault, they still complained, yes. Because war is politics by any other name, and politicians are children. Moving on.
In summary, perfidious Albion.
Yes.
Anyways, so the bunkers start opening up as well. As
What do these guys even have, like,
just,
weapon-wise? Combustion weaponry?
mostly
Railguns?
yes, combustion weaponry. Very
Oh my god, they're using combustion weapons.
as you just
Fucking
as you
shit,
as
these
you
guys are so fucking primitive.
We have
Yes.
combustion weapons.
No. Okay, and I'm not using combustion weapons. I'm using a thermal fuck you device and a magnetically accelerated spike with a bomb on the end of it.
Vector,
Yes.
you are the first one to be hit.
That's fair.
as this bunker
Completely fair.
as well as this bunker in particular.
Oh, that one.
Yep, that one fires out. Basically, you see as the barrel of the weapon is basically shifted over to you.
Just MG42 mowing down fucking 19-year-olds on Normandy.
No, you're looking down the barrel of what is very clearly an early design for a railgun.
Ah, piss.
And
Well,
Ah, shit, this
karma.
might actually be useful.
This is karma.
that's a nat 20.
Holy shit.
So this thing does a base of 8 damage.
Ow.
So that would be 16 damage being shot out as you just hear this thing spool up. You're like, oh fuck. And
16 damage?
16 damage. Reduced by your not reduced by your armor because this has AP3.
So on a
is
scale of
Vector's
oof to
dead?
ouchie, how dead are you?
2.
Oh, bad. That's pretty bad.
I am on 2 health.
You should get behind me.
And
I imagine
Slicer,
the shot just punches. It's like, you know, in the fucking shitty Transformers movie when Lockdown shoots Optimus in the fucking chest.
yeah,
There's been too many shitty
It's
Transformers
just
movies. You gotta
that.
be more specific.
Okay, the one where Lockdown turns his head into a gun.
Okay, that one.
Yeah, the
I don't
one where
think
the
I've
guy
seen
turns
that
his
one.
head into a gun and then shoots Optimus through the fucking heart.
It's really funny.
Yes, it is. But I imagine that's just like it's fucking Optimus. That is just what happened to Vector.
and
His mech just
Slicer,
gets knocked on its ass, and there's a giant hole through the left chest.
Slicer, you watch as something shifts in this bunker as well. As
Oh no!
as not only there's a freaking machine gun in there starting to shoot at the subalterns. Just going. "Ah, ah, ah!"
The idea that their weapons could do anything to men made of metal is funny to me.
They're used to iron working against their targets. Okay.
That's
And
fair.
you watch as something is leveled against you as well. At the same time, you hear Vector scream, "Fuck!"
Language. Oh shit, that
As-
actually looked like it hurt. You get it. I get it.
I'm also getting blasted into.
Yeah, you're also getting blasted into by a railgun. One moment.
Bring it on!
That is a 16. That hits, and you are also blasted for 8 damage.
God damn.
This thing also has AP3, as a reminder.
I don't think armor piercing works like it does in Black Crusade. It's just armor piercing flat, completely.
Yeah, no.
ignores
If
armor.
something has armor piercing, it just like, for example, with
It just
with the
completely
displacer,
ignores armor.
Okay,
it just
okay.
yeah. I don't care what armor you have.
I read
it's getting
through
vibe checked.
armor
Yeah.
piercing. I thought it worked, and I thought I
Yeah,
remembered
there's
it
no
working like Black Crusade. Okay.
multiplier for the
Okay.
amount of armor it can pierce.
So,
It just
So,
punches
yeah.
clean through it.
I'm also not looking too hot. I'm down to 5 HP.
Itch.
Out of
Put it this way: if
15.
any of those hit me, I would be turned into the past tense.
Yes, you would. You would be liquefied.
And you,
My check would be vibed.
Vector,
Yeah.
as you are kind of like trying to get back up from that shot, you hear over the helmet that you still have in your cockpit from one of the old commanders. You hear over the radio, "Railguns are effective! Keep using them!"
Oh no, you fucking don't.
Is it my turn yet?
As the turns will then as you guys will actually hear a whistling sound coming from the other side. As you hear a whistling sound coming from the other side. As one moment.
Everyone in the other trench starts charging.
No.
Oh no.
You watch as creatures that look very familiar start pulling themselves out of the earth and start charging.
Rockies! Rockies!
As you watch very familiar life forms pull themselves out of the earth and start charging the trench.
Fuck yeah, Rockies! Ow!
Along with there also being laser fire from the other trench dancing between you guys and hitting a few soldiers as well.
Sweet. Well, hey, at least Hephaestus has more advanced ground weaponry.
And the turn then cycles over to you guys.
All right.
Who goes first?
Ow.
Probably the person who hasn't gone yet.
Which would be
Any of you?
Jericho.
Jericho? Jericho, you want to go first?
Activating divine punishment.
Oh God!
That's valid.
Oh God! Of course, divine punishment. Why wouldn't it be divine punishment?
Yeah.
But they all have to make an agility save.
How many?
All of them.
Alright,
All of them.
hold on. Let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Flash roll. 15. D20. What's
A lot. A few of them don't save.
hold on, let me double check the rules for agility saves.
5, 6, 9. Divine punishment. Choose any number of characters within range 50. Your targets must each succeed on an agility save or take 1d6 plus 4. 9 damage.
Hold on, let me double
a
check
success,
things
they
on
take half.
ability saves. Yeah, most of them just outright fail, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Lamau.
As you want, as I'm just imagining Jericho just fly. I'm just imagining your mech just flies up and just starts screaming, "Justice from above!"
Justice reigns from above.
Jinx, you owe me health.
That's not copyright, right?
Nah,
But it's
we're
fucking
fine.
Blizzard. I don't fucking care.
That's valid. It's not like they're gonna watch this.
Yeah. As you rain just absolute hellfire down across the lines. Taking out. Let's see. All
Everything
remaining-
that failed takes full damage. Everything that succeeded takes half.
As this guy is killed. So is this guy. So is that. This mech is down. The tanks are what tanks are left are not down but are down, or not down but they're severely damaged.
They are bonked.
2, 3, 4, 5.
The tanks have been aggressively bonked, yes.
As there's no more ground forces left in there's no more there's very few human ground forces left in this operation.
Lamau!
Or at least in this area. As you guys are there you go. As the tanks are now spotted with pockmarks and clear signs of, well, fuck.
What was that about railguns being effective, you pricks?
As you say that, the tanks all lock onto you.
Oh, you are.
They're all going to Vector, not the guy that just missiled them. Ha!
Yeah. I was able to take out one of the bunkers with my displacer, right? Because I aimed it for the
Yes.
2 tanks and
Yeah.
this bunker. Gotcha.
As actually the tanks will all lock onto Jericho, who's currently up in the air.
Lamau!
As let's see here. Hit. Miss. 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 Only one hits, and it does 3 damage.
Doink.
You take 2 damage.
Oh yeah, because monarchs come with 1 armor.
Yep.
So you're hit with one of the shells, and it just dents your armor a little bit.
I'm not even under half health yet. Getting close.
You lucky bastard.
Damn, I feel really fragile compared to you guys.
All right, so who's next? Who wants to go next?
Me, please.
All right, Vecna, you may go.
Vecna's going to stand up very painfully and so well, the Volcator's not exactly very useful because there's nothing aligned. Fuck that bunker in particular.
Are
Is
you
that the
going
one
to...
that shot me?
Yeah,
Which one shot me?
this one.
Fuck that bunker in particular.
Okay, so are you gonna heal first at all, or?
I heal at the end of my turn.
Right. All right, so you miss.
You're fucking kidding me.
I am not.
Damn it.
These things have an evasion of 12.
That is some. It's a fucking bunker! How does it have any evasion?
That's how it came out when I made these, okay?
What the fuck?
I don't
It's
understand
a
it either.
static emplacement!
I don't
Sounds like a
understand.
skill issue, Vector.
I don't
Fuck
know.
you!
I don't know. That's how it came out when I put it in a fucking thing.
This is some bullshit!
That face when the enemy's fucking bunker is able to dodge better than you can.
I hate you.
Wait a minute. Wait. No, you just hit it.
Ha!
I'm gonna say, like, you can either admit that the bunker was able to dodge your shot, or that you just had bad aim.
Which is more believable, though.
The bunker
Yeah, but which one is
dodged.
more embarrassing?
The bunker dodged.
So, yeah,
But
so
no,
I,
it actually didn't. I fucking killed it.
I accidentally misread
Bunker
the
dodge. How the
one.
fuck does the bunker dodge? Well, you see, a stray bullet came out and deflected my shot.
A vision.
Also, yes, I have accurate on my Volcator, so that 11 is actually a 12.
So yeah, my bad. I accidentally misread the 12 on the sheet as the 11 as a 12 for some reason. Fuck, I hate dyslexia.
Ah, I killed it.
As you do just enough damage to explode it.
And everything around it explodes.
There isn't really much around it.
Well, still, it makes me feel better. Anyways, that's my turn over. I'm back up to full.
What?
All right.
At the end of yes.
Because of how
because of
Baylor's
how the
healing.
Baylor works and my thermal cycler, it allows me to use a reaction to my so the mech I'm using, one of the mechs I'm using to hybridize my homunculi has a special ability that allows it to vent heat as a reaction, which also heals it for the amount of heat it vents. And my homunculi heals half its health at the end of its turn, or half its max health at the end of its turn.
Keep in mind that I am allowing you all to be able to hybridize shit if you want.
Yeah, you could.
You just have to
guys could
run it
make
by
some
me.
busted shit.
Like, this game is meant to be kind of anime. I've made that very clear multiple times.
I will totally embrace the anime-ness of it.
I am fucking Deadpool.
I haven't even watched that much anime though.
Okay, we can fix that.
I just want you guys to have, like, fun here, okay?
Yeah, this is like, make something fucking busted. I did. I'm immortal.
And I'm able to throw you some pretty mean shit at you guys because I know you guys can be able to handle it.
Yeah.
Like, I know it'll be a pretty
Hellfire
rough
version
fight at
of a missile.
times. But, like...
Yeah, now training Melta-Bomb.
Oh my god. You know, I could actually make that for you.
All right, so
Yes.
Anyways,
it is now
yes.
the enemy's turn.
Vector just
As-
fucking staggers back to his feet, shoots the bunker, and instantly heals.
As the mechs are actually going to rush up to meet up with the Rockies,
Rockies!
and they just throw haymakers at them. You just watch as these mechs just run up and just fucking punch the rock. With one miss, both miss. As both of them miss, and you watch as the tendrils on the back of the Rockies just skewer both of them,
Damn.
and just rip them apart before the Rockies just continue onward. Just
Lamau, imagine getting your ass beat by a fucking rock!
Alright, so by the way, that is a reaction that these things have.
I love Rockies.
Is that the classification of the species?
Yes! That is their classification now. They are Rockies.
That's the classification of this subspecies. Got it.
Yes.
As now the subalterns have entered the chat.
Oh, subalterns in the fucking trench line. What will they do?
What will they do? They will do war crime.
Commit war crime.
As everyone gets to see them as they drop down, there starts to be limbs flying out of the trenches.
Lamau.
You do hear one of them say in a very robotic voice, "Gang, gang."
Gang,
gang,
Gang.
gang, as they fire their pistol sideways as they continue to slaughter the trench.
Lamau.
Lamau, everybody's gangster till a robot starts saying "gang, gang."
Everybody
Are,
gets to
are they in a
robot
gang
pull out
called
that
gang,
sideways
or how
Glock.
does that work?
Everybody's gangster till the robot holds the Glock sideways.
No, they're just. I don't fucking know how it works.
The robots being programmed by humans who most likely like memes.
Yeah.
So, take that for what you will.
So how long until we get Big Chungus robot?
I don't know.
I have a plan.
As the commander, as the last commander who is currently fighting off 3 of these fuckers. Who's currently fighting off 3 of the sword motherfuckers.
Mm.
And somehow survived. He's currently, like, parrying each of them as he's talking on his comms.
Lamau.
As he orders an artillery strike right on their position.
Ah, damn. I mean, hey, if you guys want to, like, pull back, I say we just let them artillery themselves.
Position's being overrun! We need artillery strike here now!
Danger close artillery strike. Yeah, okay, buddy. Let's see how that works out for you.
As he lets out that...
You got it! Fire these missiles!
As he says that, you watch as Vector. You actually get Slicer. You get a perfect view of this enemy commander getting skewered by 4 subalterns,
Jesus.
and just being like dropped down as they turn mechanically and start marching down the trench.
Lamau.
Their target is the bunker.
The bunker.
All right, who is next?
Who's next?
There is Slicer and Haran.
Yeah.
I can go, but admittedly, the main thing I'm just going to be doing is losing heat and backing up.
I mean, yeah.
Right, go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. Am I able to use both the thermal cycler and also just like cool off in combo, or are they the same action?
I'm gonna say that they're the same action.
Okay, so I'll have to do that and then reload next turn.
Yeah.
Indeed.
All right. I lose 6 heat from that thing, and then I get also 6 health back for my already full health. Um,
Unfortunately, there's not an overheal.
truly, we live in a grim, dark world. I am falling back to there, and then quick follow-up question with it. So how does the normal how much heat do I normally vent?
Usually, when you vent all of it.
Oh,
This
Huh.
is sacrificing your ability to vent all heat for healing,
okay.
which I approved of because it's like, all right, so that you're just basically sacrificing safety and saying, okay, I'll vent for saying I'll use this thing so I can be able to regain health from it.
Yeah. It's sacrificing safety for survivability,
Yeah.
which is kind of my entire fucking playstyle.
Okay, so I mean, given that I'm at full health, then it would probably be better for me to actually open with just the vent to lose all of the heat.
Yeah, that'd probably be better.
Yeah.
And then, if possible, can I load this turn as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll take
I
your
think
action.
loading weapons automatically reload at the after your turn.
Okay, gotcha.
That's actually Rally that mainly does that, but
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Yeah,
But
it's more that
that'll take a
this
that'll
weapon
take
must
an
be
action
reloaded
to
after
load.
each use.
You must take an action to load. So yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah. My
So
bad.
you can spend this turn venting your heat and reloading your weapon. Which I imagine is just tearing out an empty antimatter cell and loading a new one in.
Yep.
Fucking laser rifling that shit.
That'll be
Alright.
my turn, though.
Alright. And so the Rockies will start to move in as well. Just as you watch them jump over the trenches and start charging at the tanks.
Oh no.
As you watch as these two actually jump on top of this tank and start ripping into it. With the person in charge of the chain gun on top of it going, "Ah! Ah! Ah!"
Damn, sucks to suck, my guy.
as he's trying to unload 50 caliber BMG into them with no effect.
Damn, that really sucks to suck, my guy.
As this tank then also is destroyed. And that will be top of the round. And artillery will come in. And as a bunch of concentrated artillery comes in and wipes out this area.
Damn. Well, that's that trench line done with.
As we lose 2 Rockies and around most of the subalterns.
Damn. The Rockies really got fucked up.
Right now, there is only 3 tanks left. Top of the initiative, who goes first?
I will fire my javelin rockets.
Why the fuck do you go Irish?
I will fire my javelin rockets.
Hi, my lucky charms!
Here
Hello,
Here.
Lucky Charms.
and here.
Alright, give me a shot.
No, they wait a turn.
Alright,
So
right.
that next
Oh.
turn, then they go off and just deal 3 damage.
Alright.
Basically, if they stay there, or if they move, they get hit.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So, the tanks will start to back up.
That's just, oh, you moved? You take 3 damage.
Bam, bam, bam! As these tanks are rocked as they're trying to pull back.
Nice.
And so, then it's your guys' turns? Who wishes to
Who
go?
wants to go next? Because they're kind of far away. Ah, yes. 20 hexes away.
These tanks are just like, the line is collapsing, they need to retreat, is basically what they're
Yeah.
thinking.
It's a bit out of my
No.
range, I'm afraid.
I'll
they-
go, but I'm gonna just like move here so that I'm in the way in case they decide to shoot back.
Alright.
That's smart.
And then what do I need to do to repair to get some health back? Is it just use the
That
repair
is a
capacity?
rest action.
That is
You
a
can't
rest
repair in
action,
combat.
you can't do that in combat. That you cannot do that in the middle of a scene.
Gotcha.
That's something for after a scene.
Oh yeah. My javelins are a quick
Lancer
action.
encounters are called scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I have my other half in action.
I will also, as a quick action on my turn, before I end it, drop a smoke grenade.
very good.
Smoke grenade wit.
And as you drop the smoke grenade with you guys being concealed by the cloud.
It counts
Nice.
as soft cover
Nice.
Very nice.
until the end of my next turn.
These people really need to learn the difference between cover and concealment.
Yeah.
I really thought that bush would work as good cover. I've been watching all of Russian Badger's World of Tank videos.
Lamau.
Alright. Anyone else want to try to do anything to try to stop him?
I've got my other half in action.
Oh, right. Because, yeah.
You're out of
Apologies.
range of my everything.
Yeah,
I'm, just
same.
I'm gonna ping the two back tanks with a Sharanga missile.
Alright, give me an attack. Ooh. You're able to hit them, and you're able to blow up this one. As this tank is now smoke.
Smoke.
Big smoke.
I'll have two number 9s.
Number 9 large. Number 6 with extra dip.
Two number 45s.
Is that even a thing?
In Big Smoke's world, it is.
God damn.
In Big Smoke's world, anything's possible.
That's fair.
Big Smoke, it's me, chill!
Damn.
Alright, so these tanks just basically just pull back and just pull out of the area. Start pulling back as you get reports of similar situations from across the line.
Ah. Break one part and they all get fucked.
As other Lancer teams and groups of subalterns are basically pulling back to other defensive lines, and you just hear a mixture of cheers from behind you.
Damn.
I'm gonna go and give a wave to the lads in back.
So as you guys are taking of the situation, the Rockies kind of move back over to you guys. Particularly over to you, Vector.
Oh, hey! Rockies. Cool.
Can you give me a investigate check, please?
Sure. 12.
You notice one of them has faded stickers on their body.
Rocky!
He moves up.
Pat, pat. Hi, buddy.
You just see the dancing lights once more.
Hey, friend.
Hello, it is good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too. What are you doing out here?
We came here to help home.
Oh. Cool.
As the other
house-
Rockies are just kind of like gathered around you, just looking up at you, like, oh.
Cool. Well, thanks for the help.
I should be the one thanking you. You're helping save home.
Wait, is this your home?
Yes,
Oh!
this is home.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Wild.
We heard the call that home needed help, so we went. You guys saw it, right?
Maybe?
The exodus of people of stone ships from the Red
Oh
Star.
yeah, all the Rocky ships.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that.
It's good to see you here. It's been years, but still good to see you.
Right. Sorry, time dilation. It's been like a few weeks
You
for
see,
us.
you see it kind of like tilt its head a little bit. Time dilation.
Our ships move a lot faster than yours. So time moves differently for us. For you, it was years. For us, it was like 2 weeks.
I see. More like a
It's
few months for
complicated.
you guys, but still.
A few months. It's complicated.
I see. We've been fighting here for 2 years now. But
Oh, sorry.
do not worry. If we had known that you'd be heading here as well, we would have joined you.
No worries. Well, I mean, hey, now we're here. So,
It's
I
good
mean,
to see
guys
you
are-
again, though.
yeah,
It's good to see you
buddy.
as well.
Pat, pat.
It accepts the pats.
Fucking, I like Rocky. Rocky's cool.
The Rocky accepts the pats. Do you guys head over to
Fuck
the
yeah.
Hephaestus lines?
Sure.
All right. As you are approaching the lines of the Hephaestus lines, you see a remarkable sight of not only
Gigantic
like
grilled cheese sandwich.
Yum.
as you
Oh,
see a
hungry.
mixture of humans and well and rocky humanoids in the trench working together, either loading up machine guns or laser rifles, and even one of the strange stone humanoids helping drag a person to a medical area.
Nice.
In the kind of areas between the two trenches, you see what look to be a mixture of technology that you would be familiar with. Some quite old technology by your standards, but still fairly familiar with, mixed with stone and crystal. They look similar to machine guns in a way, but it seems like there's no real firing mechanism with them.
Rocky laser machine guns. Neat.
Among them, you also see other.
Tongue?
You also see some of them some Rockies who are seeming to be are injured as they are being dragged away by humans and people of stone to be tended to.
Cool.
As you approach, you are greeted by a handful of soldiers who wave at you all, just thanking you all for helping them.
I will be sure to wave back and smile and make sure that everyone's feeling pretty good about what's going on.
Yeah.
One of the soldiers actually yells up to you guys and says that the commander and the High Elder wishes to see you.
Oh, okay.
As
I
he
hope we're not in trouble.
as he basically
Probably
points points past the line and says, "Follow the main road."
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the
Follow the yellow brick road.
So you guys are told to walk down this road, and you guys eventually do find the road after around 3 or 4 miles of trenches.
These boots were made for
Nice.
walking.
And that's just what I'll do.
Eventually walking past the main back line where there is artillery and shit like that.
Nice.
And eventually you do find the road and are able to follow it. As you follow it, you find yourselves eventually towards what looks to be a city made of stone and metal. It is guarded by not only tanks but also heavy gun batteries as well. It's clear that this is the heart of their fortifications.
Nice.
As you approach, one of the two main gun batteries kind of swivel towards you guys,
Ah,
like clearly like automated like reactions to anyone approaching.
yeah, great.
And
You sound excited.
one of the soldiers kind of like yells out who you guys are, yada yada.
Should we explain that we're guys being dudes?
I thought we were dudes being guys.
I thought we were guys being guys.
Dudes being dudes?
Dudes being bros?
Homies on the romies.
That's it.
Gamers.
I just imagine you guys are actually just having this conversation, not realizing that you're broadcasting it.
Yes.
We
Right.
are consummate professionals.
We are very professional.
We're
I'm not your
professionals in our
guy,
own
buddy.
field. Outside of that, we have no business.
Don't expect much.
You just
Our field is violence.
the basically restates the question to what the fuck are you guys doing here? Who are you?
We are your salvation. Bow down before your new gods. I'm joking.
You get the feeling that the gunner of those gun emplacements were ready to pull the trigger.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't shoot me, please. I don't want to have to eat you all.
As he's about to ask another question, a person basically kind of slips through a small crack in the main gate, and hands the guy a note before running back in. Guy reads the note, going, "Oh, you guys are here to see Commander and the High Elder."
Yeah, that.
All right,
Sure.
open her up. The guy yells as they kind of move out of the way and let you guys in. Inside the gate you find more of the same sight that you saw walking up. This brilliant city of crystal stone and what you expect from human architecture, but seeming to blend in with this stone-based people. You find various different forms of these people, mostly humanoid, but also what you'd expect from the Rocky Planet.
Nice.
You do see a few of those guardian forms just walking around. They don't seem as
Big motherfuckers.
intimidating. They're still big, but they don't seem quite as intimidating as they were before.
They are not as angry.
They mad chillin'.
Indeed, they mad chillin'.
They are
Homies
not
who
as
doth be vibin'.
Homies just be vibin', my gamer.
You guys are told to basically leave your mechs in basically the entryway.
I don't want to do that. But okay. It's not that I don't trust them, it's that I don't trust them.
They basically explain that where you guys are heading, you'd have to disembark anyways.
No.
Even me and mine?
You'd actually fit, because you're a half-sized.
Haran, you'd actually fit. They think that you're just wearing some sort of armor.
Yeah. Because they do not understand. Haha, miniaturization, go burr. Oh, Tigger! There, I didn't notice you.
Tiggy!
I didn't notice you, buddy. What you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Tiggy.
That's the
Oh,
same
you're
vibe I
rough.
get from you, Fechner, whenever Tiggy appears.
Tiggy. I love my cat. He's
I
a
can
baby.
tell. He is indeed baby.
Oh, sweet baby boy. Hello. Hi.
Ish, baby.
Yes, you want the pet. Want the pet. Oh, he do a stretch.
Okay, so so you guys are led through this city, where eventually you reach what looks to be a kind of fort in the middle of it.
Cool.
As you walk through the city, you find different groups kind of gearing up and arming themselves. You find factories preparing weaponry and different kinds of equipment needed. And eventually you reach kind of a main fortification and are allowed inside. Inside this fortification, there in the center of it is a tree. The first kind of actual life that you've seen on this world.
Cool.
Looks like a very old tree.
It's
Looks
clamped.
sickly, but looks like it's recovering.
It's clamped.
Around this tree is a table where you see one of the people of stone and a human who are looking over a war map.
Hi guys, how are you all doing?
There is a pause from both of them as they look back towards you and then look at each other. The people of the lithoid that is next to the human looks over and places their tendril on the person's shoulder and doesn't even make any lights or noises.
Oh, well, that's unnerving.
Before the man just nods and says, "Yeah, that's a good idea."
Okay, that's rude.
Sorry, it's... Apologies. High Elder Vix is still getting used to communicating with humans. She's still new to her
We
position.
translated how the rocks speak, so...
Oh, that. Oh, that's gonna take some explaining.
It doesn't matter.
Hello, I am Colonel Harkin.
Hello.
I am in charge of the human forces here, planet side on, well, home.
Yes.
And this is High Elder Vix, the
Hello.
last elder.
No. There's another one.
Oh, him. He's been lost for a year. After him and his forces arrived, they helped turn the tide for a while. But he was lost. He was lost in defense of Orcom.
Like KAA or MIA?
Yeah, that's an important distinction. KIA or MIA?
MIA, as far as we know.
Oh. Oh, we'll probably find him. We have a habit of finding people.
As you say that, the lithoid will turn around towards you, and you see that has a... It definitely looks a lot more human than the one that you saw on the Red Star.
Yeah, Red Planet.
Where they look to you all and slowly move up and reach one of their back tendrils towards one of you.
What?
Just take it. Trust me, it'll be a lot easier.
But take what? What is this? I am confused.
So the people of Stone that you ran into are, well, they found a different way to communicate than the primaries.
Oh.
The ones
Differing evolution.
Yes.
Okay. Does someone want to take that? Because I don't think it'll work for me. I assume it uses
I'll
some form
take
of
it.
psionic. Hey, there you go. Be a
All right.
diplomat.
Do you just basically take the tendril into your hand?
Yeah.
Touchy.
As soon as you take it in your hand, the world just kind of seems to go silent for you. as you hear a voice in your head saying, "Hello, I am Vix. May I know your name?"
Hi, Vince. I am Haran. It's nice to meet you. Little confused at what's going on, but I'm listening.
It's Vix. Vix.
VIX.
VX, Vix. Gotcha.
I
So
have
what are you doing right now with the sound stuff? I think kind of got quiet.
apologies. I am currently learning your own version of your languages. It'll be but a moment.
No worries.
And as you say no worries, everything else seems to return.
Wow, that was kind of trippy. How are you
Apologies
guys all
again.
feeling?
You are the only one that experienced that because you're the only one who accepted the tendril in their hand.
Karan, you alright?
Yeah, I'm feeling okay. I think just kind of got quiet for a moment. I don't know. It's like he was downloading language off my brain. I think maybe.
You look a bit woozy.
I'm
I'm sure it'll be
fine.
fine.
So
What's the worst that'll happen, right?
Yeah.
we do thank you for being able to help us.
Yeah, sure.
So what? So I have to ask, where do you guys come from? You don't seem like one of the colonies.
Union.
They both kind of like look at each other confused before they both like get back at you. Union?
You guys really haven't looked at the other arms of the Milky Way? Or like
We've been
this arm of the Milky Way?
the human just kind of shrugs and says, "We've been dealing with not only our own survival, but also just, well, making sure that we can support ourselves in general."
Suppose that's fair. But, Haran, do you want to take over the introductions this time?
Sure. Union is an interplanetary human coalition which is based out of the original areas around Cradle to try and go and unify and coordinate all human colonies and settlement across the galaxy.
What she said.
You just see the man just process all this, and Haran, you actually hear Vix ask, you hear Vix say, "I see. This is interesting.
Heck yeah, it is.
What I can tell, you are telling the truth, so that is good. So you are truly here to help. Would
Of course.
this union be willing to help my people?"
Yeah, you guys
I
are
mean,
pretty cool.
that's-
We met you guys on another planet we saw.
Did we?
Well, we met all the Rockies, right?
Yeah, the Rockies, but we haven't met Hephaestus yet. Who's talking? I'm confused.
That was sorry. I was talking to our other more minerally friend here.
Oh,
Can you guys not hear him?
no.
Oh. Oops.
Yeah,
Well, that would make this super confusing.
The man kind of walks up and says,
This is very confusing.
the primary version of the species at the moment, of the people of Stone, they can be able to talk through vibrations, but they more prefer psionic communication. It's by touch, very limited range.
Yeah, I won't be able to talk with them. You know, machinery and all that doesn't exactly work with psionics.
One day we'll make you a real boy, like the Pinocchio movie. You've
Fuck
seen Pinocchio,
you!
right?
I don't want to be I don't want to be flesh and blood. Okay, I like being made of metal.
You can be a real boy made out of metal.
I don't want to be real boy, you fucker.
But like RoboCop and stuff.
Okay, and I already am RoboCop.
No, you're not.
But you're not a real boy yet.
don't wanna
Haran,
be a
you
real boy.
hear Vix ask, "What is RoboCop?"
It's a film that we have back from our society, really old, but kind of interesting. Talks about like the questions of, humanity and, like machinery and stuff like that. Very fascinating and just cool. I'll show it to you sometime.
I see.
Ron, I swear to God, if you keep insisting with this fucking Pinocchio bullshit, I am going to slap you.
Well, I can't really insist that hard. You don't have a nose.
That's fair.
We could make you a nose.
Do not.
No, I don't think it would match his vibe. You know?
I don't have a face.
Well, that's a
for
mix of problem.
context. Vix looks like this. This is full on what Vix looks like.
Damn.
Yes.
Tits and all?
Yeah.
Damn. Alright then.
Boy, cut melons.
So Vix kind of like pulls back a little bit and will allow you to ask any questions.
Gaming.
So
Questionnaire time.
Out of character, I have to resist the urge to ask, are those carved or real?
Oh my fucking god, Jericho, no!
For
Oh.
context, she was formed like that, so yes.
She was born with them!
Yes.
Oh, Jesus
Rock
Christ.
titties!
Ritties! I'm gonna scream. Oh my god.
Oh, dear.
What the fuck? Okay then. Ritties. Sweet. Great. Wonderful.
And it's imagine just Jericho just looking at her just like, I want to ask, but I'm not sure if I should.
Don't. You really shouldn't.
So
Wait, you won't.
Don't.
And so, as there is a few moments of silence before the commander asks, the person asks, so you guys are here to help us take care of the Ravagers, I take it, or
Yeah, that's
yeah.
the first step. We're trying to integrate you in fully with Union, and the first step of that is fixing the whole Ravager shindig, because those guys can be a hassle and a half.
Yeah, curb stomping them.
Yeah, colonization.
That's going to help. God damn it. No, it's gonna help, but it's gonna be difficult.
Well, yes.
Fighting with the Ravagers for so goddamn long, it's
Good news. We have quite literally the entire arm of a Milky Way's worth of industry.
true, but how long will it take it all to get here?
How long does it take to build a blink gate?
Roughly around a year.
Eh.
A year
About a
with
year.
all proper resources acquired.
Wait,
all the
does that mean there's
resources
already
up
been
and running,
several
that's-
years of this campaign?
Yeah.
I mean, behind us, yeah, those are already
Oh.
up and running. It's been like we've been fucking time dilation. It's only been like
Time dilation is one
Maybe
hell of a
half.
drug.
it's
Oh
maybe
no,
been,
because I
like,
thought we were like waiting until the blink gates had to be finished before we left.
No. We just
the-
start
the
them
first
building
one-
and then we move on.
The first one, yes, that was just mostly to make sure that they could be properly linked to the network.
And then
After-
we just
On
Go
Pern,
on,
we
start
just
'em
had
building,
one getting
then-
started, and we just left because Eden detected another signal and thought, okay, let's just get going.
Fair enough.
takes about a year for a blink gate to be constructed. We've already got one like 2 systems back. So
2 systems. That'd be 2 colonized
Desert World.
systems. Oh, Desert Prime.
Yeah,
You
that
haven't
one.
had contact with them in 200 years.
Yeah, you guys kind of left them to get fucked over by mimics.
Fuck, right. I
Yeah,
was reading reports about that.
yeah. Don't worry, we helped them out.
Oh, we tried to be able to help them, but the Ravagers wouldn't let us.
Why
So-
not?
It was something
The
about
whole being at war thing might have been a factor.
no.
I don't think they're.
Desert Prime was under quarantine before the war.
Oh.
Huh. And so they just ignored the people there?
They
Died?
said it was under quarantine until we could be able to safely evacuate everyone. Then
Like,
people
Ah.
Stone were
Quarantine.
discovered, the Ravagers decided to attack them, and we decided to defend, and and that's how we got in this whole fucking mess.
Ah.
It's not even like the people of Stone invoked them or anything.
Yeah. Ravagers just kind of seem like assholes. Not gonna lie. Hey, Tig. Why are you chirping?
It makes me wonder what the fuck what the Ravager is thinking.
Probably murder.
Well, I understand he was at least a smart man, so I don't know what's going on there.
Smart does not mean wise.
Yeah, that's
Smart
true.
just means big brain.
Yeah, true.
Like, fucking, I'm smart, but I'm a schizophrenic homeless man.
You're smart.
Oi! That's... Okay, that's just hurtful.
I'm just messing with you, man. You'll be
Yeah.
fine.
That's what you
As you say that, Vector,
smart.
Daedalus suddenly pops up.
Hi, Dade.
I feel something nearby.
Uh-huh. What kind of something?
Yevin.
Yeah, what?
Something Yevin nearby.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna go check that out. Bye, guys.
So you just start wandering off into the room.
Yeah, Vector's
and
just wandering out of the room.
you follow. So you start following where Daedalus is saying that this feeling is coming from, and you come up to what looks to be a massive vault door.
Blink!
You blink right through
Just
it.
teleporting through it, yeah.
You teleport right through it, and you find yourself at the edge of a massive hole, a
Ooh.
massive bored hole, roughly 20 degrees down, just going down.
Well, like 20-degree incline, like a slope.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna slide down.
Whee! As Vecna is doing this, there's a sudden jump from Vix before she just bolts.
Oh,
As
dear.
Vix
as
is
you
going-
basically watch her just go from standing up to being on all fours and just bolting out of the room.
What the fuck?
What's that about?
She doesn't get like that unless. Oh fuck!
Oh no! Did I
I'm
fuck
gonna, get
up?
on the, I'm gonna get on the radio really quickly. Vector, what are you doing?
I'm going down a giant ass slide. I found a big fucking hole.
Okay, well, you seem to have aggravated the rock lady.
What? Why would I be aggravating her? This is Yevin, not rock people. Right, Daedalus?
Indeed, I am detecting something of Yevin origin down this slope.
Well, the person we were
Let's-
talking to is just like panicking now, so
Oh.
whatever you're doing, can you like not?
As this
well, I
conversation
can't-
is happening, the vault door has been opened, and Vector just hears Stone against Stone running at him.
I think it may be a bit too late for that. I gotta go up. I gotta speed up.
I just imagining Vector just turning around and seeing her on all fours running at him.
Running at him, yeah.
It's not even going down the slope. She's running along the wall.
Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the I think I may have fucked up. I gotta go faster.
You'll never catch me, crabs!
I can't.
Not when I
believe
shift
you.
into maximum overdrive.
You guys are so.
We're having fun.
Vecna just starts teleporting down the slope to go faster.
Every time you teleport, I just imagine every time you teleport, it's just like you just watch as she tries to grab you. And eventually you come to the end of the shaft, and you find a sight unlike any other.
Oh no.
A brick.
No.
A brick.
As you see a
A
giant
big brick.
blood red crystal.
Oh.
It is massive. As if someone took a mountain of crystal, took like a mountain the size of Everest, and turned it into crystal and placed it there.
Whoa.
Well, that's kind of cool.
It looks like multiple bodies formed together as well.
That's less cool.
Daedalus? Is that the Yavin thing that you're detecting?
No, it is not. But something does seem familiar about the forms. As he says that, there is the sound of something mechanical hitting the stone.
What the fuck?
Ting,
Where the fuck did that come from?
ting, ting.
Mm.
You recognize them because they are the first.
What?
There is a soft synthetic voice that says, as from the shadows, a mechanical form, roughly 7'10", with 4 arms, very slender, and looking a lot like that Yavin armor you saw so long ago.
Oh. Oh boy.
Zephyr?
What?
It's good to see you again, Daedalus.
What? Hey, care to explain?
Child of Ra, this is one of my sisters. Zephyr.
Oh! She's big.
I do apologize for my form. It is the only one that I have for locomotion.
Oh, no, that's fine. I just wasn't expecting it.
Most are
So
not.
you're the Yavin thing that Dade was detecting.
Indeed. It is
Oh.
odd. Daedalus, why do you call this being the child of Ra? Because he is. He is one of the children of Ra.
Yeah, I'm an
It's a
NHB.
child of Ra, and you can tell that it is because of the way that it is.
Because it is what it is. Because it is. It is.
The missile knows where it is because it knows where it isn't.
It knows where it isn't by subtracting where it knows where it is from where it knows where it isn't.
By subtracting where it is from where it isn't, it knows where it will be.
And where it will be is where it will be in where it is not.
That whole video is a fucking trip.
Yes, it is. That
So-
is just
Everyone
an
designed
exercise in
for it.
saying,
So as you-
words until it no longer sounds like words.
As you are trying to explain, you are then tackled by Vix.
Ah, fuck! Ah,
As,
shit! Get off me, you fucking piece of marble!
as you hear a voice in your mind ask, why? Why are you here?
Ah! What the fuck? Why
While
is
this
it in
is
my
going
head?
on, can I be trying to like chase after them, albeit more slowly?
if you want.
I mean, yeah, probably a good idea. Vecna kind of needs someone to save his ass. Why the
You guys-
fuck are you in my head? Get out!
Why are you here? Why did you come here?
Daedalus!
Zephyr, can you
Help!
please, as you're asking for help, Zephyr kind of just walks over and uses all 4 arms to grab hold of her and pull her off you.
I imagine Vecna was just struggling to keep her claws from ripping his throat apart or something.
Basically, yes.
Blink.
As you see her Zephyr hold up Eldervix, it's like holding a cat.
It's just Long Cat.
Basically, a long cat, except with the tentacles just trying to stab you.
Yeah. Vecna just blinks back.
Hi, Elder. We have been over this.
Why the fuck was that thing in my head? I don't have a brain!
Intriguing.
you're not a robot.
Fuck You slicer, I heard that!
So around this time, as Vector is kind of just having another panic attack about why the fuck is he hearing voices in his head.
I'm used to hearing certain voices, but not that one. That one shouldn't be heard. That's the bad voice.
And so eventually the party arrives, the rest of the party eventually arrives, and they all see this giant crystal.
Did you guys enjoy the slide?
For them, there wasn't a slide, there was a freight elevator.
Oh.
There was like one of those sideways freight elevators for them.
Well, that's not entertaining.
I might have run ahead of the elevator and done the slide on my feet, yelling "Yabba dabba doo!"
Perfect.
Nice.
I even wonder what you guys have been doing.
What?
What were you guys doing?
So for the rest of you guys,
Daedalus found
you
it, yep.
see for the rest of you guys, I'll help reintroduce the scene from your guys' point of view. You get off the freight elevator. The soldier, the commander, is like panicking as he runs off the elevator as soon as it stops. And you guys are greeted by the sight of Vector on his ass, like 20 feet away. The High Elder being held up by roughly a 7'10" robot with 4 arms, and the High Elder looking like a fucking long cat.
Vector, this is why you don't ask for threesomes.
I didn't!
Vector, what did you break?
I didn't break anything! I entered the room, I found her, he points at the robot, and then she attacked me!
Okay,
I
robot
told you,
lady,
you don't
who
ask
are
for
you?
threesomes. The other one gets jealous.
I didn't ask for a threesome, Jericho!
robot lady, who are you?
I am Zephyr.
That's Zephyr. She's Daedalus' sister.
Do you have a sister?
Yes, I
Daedalus
do.
has siblings. Yes,
We are-
not quite siblings. Other AIs.
We see ourselves as siblings.
Yeah.
I see.
Zephyr
Okay,
was in charge
and
of watching over the people of Stone's development.
and Vix, is there a reason that you are beating up my metallic compatriot?
The High Elder just seems to eventually have calmed down and then reaches a tendril over to you. Touches you. It touches your shoulder and says in your mind, and what is very clearly a kind of rage-filled calm, saying they did not ask for permission to be here. To be in the presence of the Fist.
Vector doesn't ask for much of permission of anything.
I never ask for permission!
Case in point.
Permission is for bitches.
Vector.
You just see the crystal in Vix's body glow brighter.
All right, if you can excuse me for a moment, Vix, I'm going to try and talk some sense into our friend here. I'm going to walk over and I'm going to pin down my lovely friend here and hold him down.
What?
Now,
What is
Vector,
What is with women and pinning me to the ground lately? What the
because otherwise he was trying to like squirm and get away like an annoyed cat. As I was saying, what you've done was very rude.
I did nothing wrong.
We literally came into a person's home, and the first thing you said was, "I'll be right back," and you ran off into the middle of an incredibly secure area containing a borderline eldritch AI machinery of advanced technology and power.
Okay, well
Without asking for permission.
maybe they shouldn't keep the alien robot in a fucking basement.
It was literally kept out of sight and out of mind for you to not go and get yourself involved.
Well, that's
and you
not
managed-
my fault. Daedalus is the one who said that he felt something here. I was
You
just
need-
hoping for more alien tech.
You really could have like asked permission or had some inkling of restraint, perhaps, like any at all, maybe.
No,
Jericho, you just hear
you know
you
me.
just hear Zephyr
don't-
say, "I live down here." just very very calmly and deadpan, just say, "I live down here."
All right, now Vecna, what you did was wrong. I can't believe I'm having to say this. You did.
It's
You
not
showed up into
breaking and
someone's.
entering.
You literally did.
No, I didn't. I didn't break anything. I just entered.
You are breaking the laws of hospitality.
Well,
Now
that's not a law.
it is.
No,
now,
it isn't.
Be quiet.
Eh,
Now you need to apologize to our lovely host here
For
because you
what?
went and
She's
showed up.
the one who tackled me.
You literally just like imagine, like if you have your own house, right? You finally, settle down, get to go and live your, like boomer life of having a grill and everything and all that stuff, right?
What the fuck is a grill?
Don't worry about it. And you have a house, and someone shows up in your house, and in the first 20 seconds, they just ditch you, run into your basement, and then go and find the biggest, glowingest, most shootiest thing that you own.
Sorry, what was that? I was too busy laughing.
I'm yelling at Vecna.
You're too busy laughing
Don't you
at
think-
Zephyr saying that she lives down here.
Don't you think you would be a little bit annoyed at that person without your permission just showing up and taking all of and going down into the middle of your stuff to go and ransack your personal belongings?
I'm not ransacking anything. I don't care about the giant shiny rock. I just care
Well-
about the weird robot alien.
Well, how would she know that you weren't planning on ransacking anything when you run out without explaining yourself?
That's not my fault.
It
I can't
literally
talk
is.
to her.
It literally is your fault. You could have asked me and I could have talked to her. Now, you've been rude and you need to learn better. I want you to go over to Vix and apologize. Vecna, apologize.
Why? I didn't do anything wrong.
You literally did. I just
No, I
explained it to
didn't.
you. You're being intellectually resistant.
Yes.
Then stop it.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. I
You
don't
need
wanna.
to do it. I'm going to talk to Eden and we're going to rescind your thermal privileges.
You wouldn't dare.
I would.
You don't want that.
I don't
Trust me,
want it, but I
don't
want you to
that.
apologize
What do I have to apologize for?
for showing up into a person's house and then running away into their secret basement.
They invited us in
unannounced.
here. It's not my fault they have a corpse in their basement.
Yeah,
Look,
because you're invited
it's
in,
still
you need
a
to be on your
Canadian
best
apology.
behavior, and this is suboptimal behavior.
This is my best behavior.
No, it's not. I know you can be better than this.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
Haran, you know me.
I do, and I know that you can be better.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
I don't
You need to
believe
believe in yourself.
I don't believe you.
Believe in the me who believes in you.
No. What is this hippie garbage?
This is me trying to force you to actually have proper socialization skills so you don't get your insides ripped out by the angry stone lady. Which is going to undo all of our diplomatic progress here, which will go against our directive. I know you don't want to, but we all have to do things that we don't want to do. That's part of our job and our duty.
Fine.
All right, now go say you're sorry, explain why, and make sure it doesn't happen again. All right?
Get off of me and I will. Woman.
You promise?
Yes.
I will get off.
I am just picturing this and it's the funniest sight in my head. It's so fucking funny in my head, I don't know why.
Because it's
gonna add
absurd.
to it.
It's absurd that a dragon
Sorry.
girl is sitting on top of a robot man with 4 arms.
5.
Oh yeah, 5 arms. And is talking down to him as if he is a child.
I'm gonna add to that. As Jericho's just off in this corner, like, what's this joke about Haran getting off?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Worst
dear
part is
Lord.
Vecna wouldn't get it. He doesn't know what sex is. He's a fucking idiot.
Now, when the mommy and the daddy love each other very,
I am going
very
to throw you.
See, what happens is when you get two objects in
I'm gonna
Gmod
throw
and they
you!
click together, they start making a lot of noise
La,
and
la, la,
spasming
la, la, la,
wildly.
la, la, I can't hear you.
So as oh dear lord, I can't focus. Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, so
Fuck, it's hot in here.
so Vector. So as
Yep.
as Haran gets off you and
Gets off of you.
gets off of you,
Yes.
you you watch as Zephyr puts down the High Elder, like being very careful about it. And the High Elder just kind of slowly walks up and kind of like halfway waits.
Vector does sort of similar, though he's very much staying a good foot away from her, just out of safety reasons. And he's kind of like pouting, a bit like a kid, again, as Haran said. And he just says, "Sorry, Miss Vex."
He feels something
Sorry.
on his shoulder, and he hears in his head, it is fine. You were curious."
Yeah. Won't happen again.
Thank you. She says in a very soft tone as she pulls back and will kind of look over towards the giant crystal, which you realize has the exact same hue of red as her.
There. Happy?
So,
PB,
Vix, I know a lot of your relatives
you be
don't. Do you
saying-
eat?
would you
What
be
does that
saying
have to do with
mommy
anything?
crystal?
Well, now that we've like fixed
What?
things, we can have food and candy to like make up.
Oh my fucking god.
Wait, what, Jericho?
It said PB. Would you say that that's the mommy crystal then?
I'm gonna fucking beat you to death. I am gonna beat you to death.
No, I am not going to say that.
I am going to beat you to death. Your death will be swift and violent and delivered by kinetic impact.
I think he's seething.
I fucking hate you all. I fucking hate you all. So much. Why am I friends with you people?
Because we're the best.